You're the most dead. Ugh, so fucking dead.
Roll20 working for anybody else?
Yes.
Not working for anybody
Yep.
else?
Working fine for me.
For me.
Are you sure you're not like scrolled up on the map because our site's very limited right now, so a lot of it's black.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Because I had the same thought, and then I scrolled.
Oh, there it
back.
is. Okay. Yeah. It was the wrong spot. And I also can't get to the right spot. There we go.
Mathematical.
Warband, are you lucky stiff?
I know. Big hap about that. Double ukulele.
What's okay? Where are we at? We're from? Are we waiting? Is everybody else good?
I'm ready to rock.
I'm in. I just can pause that.
Okay, cool.
Boo.
Cool.
Actually, I'm gonna go get my phone real quick. It's really warm here.
Everyone's ready? Jen's like, absolutely.
Yes.
Walks off screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a
Alright.
beer while she's up. BRB.
Is that your tax return?
No, this is my fucking stimulus check.
Oh, your stimulus check.
They
Yeah.
mailed it to
Damn,
me.
you're
We got
stimmy
ours.
took a while.
Stimulus check?
We got
Which
ours
means
today,
Sean
too.
also got hers as well. I'm gonna go get another beer.
Your Trump bucks took a while there, bud.
I mean, if he gets
These are these
No,
are
they're
Biden
all
bucks.
Trump bucks forever. Every time I get a stimulus for the rest of my life, it's gonna be Trump bucks. Because it's sad.
I'm pretty sure I made that exact statement, and Al gave that exact response earlier.
Yes.
I feel like we've had this conversation.
They are Trump bucks to me forever because they're sad.
You got to go with alliteration, all right? They're Trump tickets and Biden bucks.
All right, Trump tickets. I'll take that. It's
What was
free
that?
money
You
that's
call 'em-
handed to me that I don't deserve, and
I would call it
therefore
Trump
they
tickets.
are more related to Trump to me than they
The
are
way
to
I
Biden.
understand it, it's it's your money handed to you
It's your money.
that,
Use
that
it when
you
you need
earn
it.
through the labor of your work that the government took.
I
to
would rather they
build
just put that
tanks.
into the roads. So
Yeah, me too. But they put a lot of it into tanks. So as long as they're doing that, I'll
Yeah.
take whatever they want to give back to me.
they do put a lot of it into
also
tanks.
go, you
I
know
would still
who
rather they
needs
put it
this
into
tax
roads.
money from struggling people? BP oil
Struggling
does.
people.
BP
Oh,
oil,
shit, I
yeah,
got that
right.
one wrong.
I'm actually kind of like, I'm a little miffed that they like didn't lower. I don't know. I feel like they should have lowered the income requirement more for the second check. Like
Eric, Jesus.
so many people don't need that check compared to people that do need the check. Like
Or bigger
increase
checks.
like unemployment more instead or something. I don't know.
Is
Well,
anybody
you
else
can
getting this?
thank
Is anybody else
Republicans for
getting
why
this-
we don't have that.
This down shirt shot from Eric.
You like what you see, Steve? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
I-
the man has to DM now.
I
No,
would
I've
like to
got a-
use Kyle's rating system, and I give that 2 kisses and 3 wet mouths.
My goodness.
I believe
When did
that's
this
Terry
happen?
Bruges.
Oh,
I believe that's Terry Bruges Hiplo's rating system that Kyle.
Indeed it is.
it's Steve too.
Hey, yeah,
That
dude,
is
shirt
deep.
night. There we
That
go.
is deep.
Yeah, Eric and I are basically wearing matching
You guys are
shirts.
wearing the same shirt.
That's incredibly
I'm not
deep.
seeing
D.
any of this. I'm setting up a
Guys,
second
how am
monitor.
I supposed to play Dungeons and Dragons with this raging erection now?
I can only get
I'm
so
not going
hard.
through this mine anymore. I need to go find another tavern and take care of some other business.
Okay.
I go
So-
find Father going,
It's
oh,
presenting House Spider.
Oh no!
Last we left
Okay,
off,
go ahead.
you guys had tracked what you had. You guys identified what you were tracking, correct?
yeah, giant.
Gigante.
You had it that far. You had that it was a giant creature. Okay. So you have successfully tracked these giant footsteps to this layer, right?
Yeah, you said it was like what, 3 caves, one had light shining out of it?
Yeah, I'll go over that again.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what everybody can see, but I always forget what the command for that is.
Jen made herself a little woodland friend.
Control
and
L.
he gave her a cool little thing.
Control L.
And then he left.
Yep. Then he said peace.
Then he said, "That was cool. Bye. Bye-bye." Okay.
This forest sprite's got to ride me like a horse.
Ophir is just like, wait, we're friends. I promise I won't eat you. Bye.
So yeah, so you guys are outside of. You have trekked 8 hours from the clearing where you found the dead bodies of the town militiamen, and you have come to this system of caves. You're on a rocky hillside, and there are pines growing around the base of the hill. Set into the side of the hill are 3 caves. There is a frozen creek that some of you can see emerging from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, straight ahead of some of you, is an 8-foot-high passage hewn out of the rock, and it is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs, which are also depicted on the map. And then the northeast cave, all the way over here for those of you that can see it, has a large yawning mouth, and you can see faint flickers of light emanating from within. And the tracks that you've been following head through that cave. And that is where you are.
It's the session. Goodbye.
Yeah, I believe we had.
Now that you know about these trees, we'll pick up in 2 weeks.
Did you guys camp when you got here, or before you got here?
Before we got here.
You guys camped when you ran into the Chwinga, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
then you made it the next couple hours here. So, what time of day is it? Are you guys operating under cover of day? Or
I assumed it was late afternoon, early evening, since we've been traveling for 8 hours.
That's my guess.
Well,
also.
you guys
So we
camped.
did if we
You
camped
guys
then.
camped at some point. So,
For an hour, we short rested.
oh, did you just short?
It was
rest?
just a
You didn't-
short
I-
rest. I'm
Did we?
pretty
I thought
sure.
we just short rested.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, then we will say that it's definitely dark, which is how everybody should be seeing things right now anyway, so.
Like
So
how it
yeah,
always
Is
is
it
in the middle.
nighttime or very dim
It's-
light
it's-
over the
it's-
horizon time?
it's no. It's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. Sound like a appropriate estimate if you started early in the morning, which means you've blown past the sun being any sort of visible by like 2 hours at this point.
So I'm invisible.
You've got 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. are your 4 hours of low-hanging sun. But right now you are firmly in forever night.
Okay. Well, if we're looking at these here tracks and we see these 3 paths, I guess we just look at the group and we're like, which way do you want to go?
Follow the steps, right?
I mean, I would think
That makes the most sense. Yes.
Yeah.
try and sneak up on this thing, maybe get an advantage. It is a giant.
Yes.
Ah, he's already talking about killing it, huh?
Probably
The
wouldn't hurt to
bloodlust
scout
Hold
around.
on.
in
All
this
right.
man is.
Rolls his eyes. Yeeti, can you speak giant?
No,
That
that's
is so
I can speak
insensitive.
Yeti.
I know that. Would anyone like to try and communicate with the giant to?
Oh wait,
To,
nope, I can speak giant.
All right.
Wait, I'm lying to you, Roser. I'm pulling a prank.
all right.
I just wanted you to remember that I can
Yeah,
also
just
speak
kidding.
Yeti.
I remember. I was mind blown like everybody else when I
I can
found out.
speak orc.
Why can I
That's
speak
about it.
giant? Oh, Outlander background. Okay.
So
So,
does- Do you want
I
to try
guess
and
I'll
communicate
just-
with this giant?
go on up there and talk to him.
Oh. Wait. Can we try and like stealthily be ready so if Yeeti just goes in there, we can have his back so he doesn't get completely wrecked by a giant?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna-
not do that, Roser.
what should I
What
what
are
should
you
I
talking
say to
about?
him?
I
I
need
would
to know.
never
Good.
have Yeety's back as he goes into a cave of an unknown giant that has previously smashed the heads in of other people by himself. I would not have Yeety's back. This is sarcasm. I definitely would be up into the area to be there to have his back.
Insight check.
I am being less than honest with my words right now.
Yeah, you an asshole.
Well,
And lightly
what,
facetious.
if I'm gonna go up there and talk to this giant, what should I tell him?
I was
I
kind of
don't know
being
why
kidding.
we are talking with this giant. This giant is the murderer of
I'm
people.
full of sarcasm right now. We should kill this giant. And
This
get
thing
the,
has been stealing the mead from good mead.
and
right?
we
don't know
and
it's
killed a
not
bunch of
stealing the meat.
people.
No, that was a different one. This
He
is the one
did
that killed
also
people.
Right.
kill like
The
a
people
lot of
are
people.
second to the mead here.
All right.
Wait,
Listen,
so-
I'll
right,
just go up there and figure out. Like, I'll ask him why he killed those people. Maybe he's got a perfectly good explanation. Maybe they attacked him. We don't know.
Yeah, no, absolutely, definitely do that.
Okay.
Everyone, yeah.
He like starts like walking
Oh,
slowly.
Jesus Christ!
Edie, hold on. Give us
what?
like
Okay.
give us like 30 seconds, okay? Everyone, hold on one sec, Edie. Everyone, huddle up. Okay, so this is gonna go south like real fast. So like,
Yeah, no
just
shit.
when he goes in there and he gets like the smash attack on him, be ready with like your fiercest not having Yeety get killed moments, okay?
Cool.
Yeety, you totally got this, bud. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, can we,
Right.
can we try and sneak up in the mouth of this cave and see if we can like be stealthy, like keep an eye on him?
I don't know, Rolzer. If you keep on saying you're gonna be sneaky, you're
That's
gonna
a
be less
DM
sneaky about
question.
it. I don't know what a DM question is, Rolzer. I don't understand your language.
Is this what you want, Brendan? Is this what you want for me to do this? I'll do it.
No, I just want you to figure it out in game and in character.
Yeah,
and
just
then
try to
I'm
sneak
gonna
up
sneak up
there. Just try to
I'm
sneak
gonna
up there.
sneak up. I'm gonna sneak into the mouth of the cave and see if I can eyeball something.
Well, okay, sure, yeah. Is Yeety walking ahead of Rolzer, or is Rolzer getting out?
I am walking ahead of
Okay.
me to get an eyeball on this thing.
Okay, and where are you trying to
pulls an
go?
eyeball out of his pack.
Will you ping it
I'm
up, take it
trying
on
to
the
get.
map for me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get. Hold on, let me make sure I got my snap to corner here. There we go. I would say I'm trying to sneak like somewhere like around here-ish or here-ish. Like I'm not trying to be fully in view, but like if I can get a better view, what's in this cave.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Cool thing. I think I get +5 for that. +4.
Miko.
Woohoo! I rolled a 6. So that's a 6 total.
Okay,
I am loud as fuck.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna
He
sneak up
said
there
the
and
whole
stealth
time
about
he's
it.
yelling, "I'm gonna be sneaking up here."
Rolzer, you
So we know.
you sneak up to the cave that the footprints lead into, with the light flickering out of it, and you just barely sneak into the mouth a little bit, and you get in there. Can you see what you see?
Yeah, it looks like I see a bunch of
Yeah.
animals.
So you through the, like, as you're peeking through, you can see that the tunnel kind of curves and winds, but you can get an angle and see into the room a pen that is just full of goats and sheep
Okay.
that appear to be napping or
Free the
lazing
goats.
around mostly.
I will use my psychic ability to psychic at Ophira because she's within 30 feet of
That's
me.
a good mouse button.
It's like I'm
Yeah.
currently hidden. There's a pen full of animals here. Have everyone try and sneak in if they want or can.
A pen full of animals. Okay.
Remember, you can't respond. I can
Okay.
just forward that to you.
All right. Well, then I turn to everybody.
Free the goats.
No.
I could have messaged her. Shit, never mind. And you could respond.
Oh,
Wait,
But you
wait,
didn't.
wait, wait, wait,
I
wait,
didn't.
wait,
I
wait,
didn't.
wait.
I used my
Right.
psychic thing.
Hold on,
Alright,
hold on
okay.
one sec. Ophira, did you say that there is a pen full of sleeping animals in there?
Rolzer psychicked me and told me there's a pen full of animals and that we
Oof.
should sneak in.
Okay, so see, I've had this thing happen
I
before,
wasn't.
like
Was it?
trying to sneak past a bunch of sleeping animals, and I can tell you
Oh,
that
you know
that's
what?
not going to
Let me,
go very well. Because one of us, probably me, is going to be making too much noise, and they're going to wake up and go bleat bleat, and then that's like an animal alarm. So
Well,
maybe
like, okay,
maybe
wait a
we
second.
should-
Wasn't the whole point that I was just gonna talk to this guy and ask him to not
Yeah,
attack
we
again?
should just.
well, this guy is like a bunch of animals in a pen at the moment, and we don't know if he's going to be
Well,
too
I'm
happy
not planning
about,
on
like,
talking to the
his animals
goats.
yelling. Oh, you don't speak goat?
It's unfortunately I don't speak that one, but if there's a giant in there, I'll talk his ear off.
I mean, I'm just
Well,
saying,
that's
like,
funny.
this giant might not take too kindly to be waking up to the sound of his animals going bleat bleat, and he might not be in talky moods. Maybe we don't
why
try to
did they
sneak
say
past the
those so
animals that
loud?
will make a cacophonous amount of noise as I try to sneak past them and fail, because listen, I am not very, very quiet. But this is just
No,
me. I'm
we
just
know. We know.
I'm just snowballing over here, okay?
Hey, I'm gonna do my little psychic whispers thing for Yidi and Ophira here.
Okay.
I'll message Ophira at exactly the same time. This is an actual message. You can respond. What are you guys doing? Should I go further in? I'm so hidden right now.
I feel super hidden, you guys.
I feel so
All right.
sneaky.
I'm
Well, no
gonna
one to know what we're
try.
doing.
I'm gonna sneak in here
It's
and
gonna be
just go
some
on the
weird ass
move.
telephone going on here.
Okay, looks like you all are just walking off, ignoring the things that I said. We're doing the sneaky thing.
I don't even know
that's
what's
cool.
happening.
That's
I'm just
cool.
gonna lean up against this wall here.
I have no idea what's going on
Yeti-
either. All I
Yeti
know
leans
is
up
that I
against the
can
wall,
hear
just like-
both Rolzer and Klana in my head, and I don't like it.
I pull out my clockwork frog, and I'm like, Yeety, check out this little ribbity.
Oh my
I
gosh,
wind
this
him up
little
and he
ribbity is
starts-
adorable.
He starts hopping. They can do what they want. It's
I start
kinda
making
hard to hear
platforms
where
for the
it's going.
ribbity
Bleat,
to like.
bleat, very, very dry. When those animals go bleat bleat.
The animals go bleat bleat, I believe. Enunciating my T's is very weird for me.
So I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying
You're
to
good.
figure out how to. I'm trying to figure out how to. There's technically a fire in the room around the corner, right?
Oh, Lord
I have
Jesus,
not been
search
able to
fire.
figure out how to add fucking light sources if that's what you're trying to figure out how to do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to worry about it. We'll just say that
I
it's
have not
mostly
been able to figure it
embers and
out.
it's not
There's
providing much
a-
light.
there's a separate, like, there's 4 layers. One of them's the light layer.
Yes.
If you have that turned on. Okay.
Yes. I know Steve's
wait.
already got it because we have light. I'm in the same position he's in where we're at this point. I don't know how to add a fucking light source.
Oh,
I
this is
can't-
weird. There's already this fire already like has a light source on it. Like I just went to the dynamic lighting layer and there's definitely a thing
Huh.
on top of the fire. There's a yellow dot. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work the way it's supposed to. We'll
Okay.
see what happens.
Fuck it.
Cool.
I'm re-
Kyle, give me a stealth.
Alright. Unnatural 20.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to sneak up a little further than Rolzer here.
Yeah,
The
to
dark.
kind of see around the corner, but I don't want to like go there yet.
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
see
give you-
stuff I'm not supposed to.
Because
until
because
I
you're
actually check.
because of your role, I'm gonna give you this because of the way you rolled.
Okay.
So you also can see over to the right that pen full of bleeding animals. But you can also see that in the middle of the cave there sits what used to be a bonfire, but is now burnt down to mostly embers. There is roasted meat that looks like it has been roasted and forgotten about hanging over this cold fire. The goats and sheep are in the pen, and then there's a wooden cart that you see with a broken wheel, as well as 2 old crates and 2 old barrels.
Just by the way,
Just-
Steve, I cast Mage
Yeah, I
Armor
saw
on
it.
this one.
I saw it. Yep. Good call. So that's what you see, Kyle. You peer into the cave and you see.
Good call.
Yeah, that was. As soon as I said that, I was like, they might take that to be an implication. It was more of just
yeah.
a statement. But yeah, you see the animals, Kyle. You also see, that there's these hallways leading
Okay.
off. You see the
Can I
crate.
see any? Are there any tracks in here, or is it just like cave floor?
Yes, there are tracks in here, and they continue up north past the fire and around the fire and up through this cave up here.
Okay. Looks doesn't look like our giants in this room. There's another tunnel to the north that looks like you followed. We
You say
could
that
try.
out loud, or did you psychic that?
I'm psychicking that to Ophira and I think Yeeti was the other person.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you psychicking?
What did you say?
I'm just saying, doesn't look like our giant's in this room, but there's a tunnel heading across the other side of the room that it looks like he went through. We could try to follow, or maybe try
Can I
to
talk
cause a
back with you guys?
ruckus with the animals, and yeah, you can talk
Okay.
back to me. Cause a ruckus with the animals, and yeah, it's
I
a
can't
two-way
hear
it's a
him.
two-way thing with me, but it doesn't make it so Elvira and Yeety can talk.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
We have to play telephone if we want to do that, but so we could cause a ruckus here.
I'm pretty
Maybe
good at
see if
causing
we can
ruckus.
draw them out. See if we could draw them out rather than trying to sneak everybody by.
Let's do it.
What I'm saying basically is I would like to free the goats.
All right.
Are we,
so
In
are we
addition-
going to talk
I'm
to
just
the
sitting
giant?
there waiting for like, what are we doing? I
I-
psychic.
yeah.
I, like,
Just free the
I messaged-
goats. Nobody tells
just-
Roser.
I psychic Klana. What's the plan?
I just kind of whisper back and gonna cause a commotion, have everybody get in a spot that we can get a jump on him when he comes out.
Oh,
Or she. I guess I shouldn't discriminate.
All right. So what is the next step of?
Um,
I'm gonna leave the
But-
cave if that's the plan.
yeah, I guess so. I'll head up here, to kind of the pen entrance, as quietly as I can.
Give me a ping real quick.
Like I'm gonna try to go like up wherever the gate is, and
Okay.
like try to go quietly up there, and then kind of spring the gate and shoo them all about and
Okay.
make them make a big commotion.
I understand. Yep. Give me a stealth. Is anybody else like positioning before you do
Yeah,
this?
I'm leaving the cave and getting back behind this tree over here. So I'll just quietly. walk
Edie's
out of the
leaning up
cave.
against a wall.
Oh, hey, Roser, I see you came out of the cave. What did you see in there?
Oh, there was a pen of animals. I think Klana's gonna let them out to cause a commotion.
Ah,
And then
yes.
what's the plan after that?
Kill
Excellent,
the giant
that's
when
the-
he comes to investigate the commotion.
Ah, that seems like
Oh,
a thing
we're-
we're capable of doing.
All right,
Okay.
We're going
so-
to make commotion. Okay, cool. Good to be in
All
on the
right,
plan. Thank you so much,
foolproof
Roser.
plan.
So it's a 12, or if
You
that
just
would fail,
go and-
16.
I foresee nothing going wrong.
All right, you sneak up here without much fanfare,
Okay.
and then you like slide open the latch, and you're just doing your thing, right? You're opening
Yeah.
it, and letting the goats out.
Yep.
What are you doing to get these goats moving?
Well, I'll open the latch, and then after that, if they're not looking to come out, I'll just kind of, I guess, pull out,
Yeah,
I don't
because
know,
as
like,
you
short
look,
sword and just start like slapping them on the butts and shit.
you look around now that you're closer and
Oh.
notice that the livestock pen looks like it's very spacious, and there's like food and comforts around for the animals. Like it looks like they're well taken care
Okay.
of. So when you
Yeah,
throw
they're
open
not
the
just-
gate, they just kind of sit there. Some of them chewing their cud, looking at you. Just so
Bitch, what do you want?
What the bleep do you want?
so Kyle.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'll just start kind of going around, not like shouting or anything, but hop around, not like with the flat of the blade and stuff, and start.
Hitting
spook
the
'em.
animal.
Yeah, just kind of like nudge them on the butt, see if I can get them a little riled up and move around and shit without.
Did you just say nudge him on the butt?
I'm just gonna nudge him on the butt.
I'm not trying to wail on them.
Okay, so Klana, we're gonna put you in the middle of this this
Alright.
thing of sheep and
Don't
goats
have
as
an
you
inappropriate
start
butt
going through and
It's okay, Shelby. They're goats.
hitting
Yeah.
them. I mean, how hard are you hitting that? Like,
He's just slapping him on
I
the
don't
rump with his side of his blade.
are you like shoving them? Because if you're like shoving them with the blade, just trying to push them, they just kind of like occasionally grumpily bleat at you as you shove on them. They are not malcontented
How's
here.
it going
so,
in there?
Like, gentle
Lana?
efforts to push them away are probably going to be met with.
Claudia, what's happening?
All right, the goats do not seem to like my plan as much as I did, so they're
Maybe we should
they're
just
kind of just settled here.
I'm not.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
I mean, I'm
should
not
just
saying
send
you can't
Yeezy to
find a
go
way.
in.
You can't not. There's it's not impossible to make these animals run, but it's just like a gentle urging is.
I mean, if Yeezy started a fire inside like that area,
Yeah, I had the same
some
thought.
sort,
but
that
I'm
would
not part of this conversation.
freak them out. But if
Are
they're
you all-
not, they don't seem like they were stolen or anything, do they?
I mean, it doesn't quite seem that way, but I'm really.
So maybe-
I still think I should
concerned
just
about,
talk
like,
to this guy. I bet it's all just a
Maybe-
big misunderstanding.
Maybe we should just send Yeezy in. And
All right,
have him talk.
my goat plan here has flopped pretty heartily, so we'll go with that.
Should we look in either of the two caves while we're out here, just to like at least take a peek inside?
Oh, Rolzer, that's a great idea. Yeah, let's. While they're waiting
Yeah,
for whatever it is
Grigori, do you
Klana's
want to go
doing.
check
that
out
they-
another cave with me? Yeah.
I'll check out another cave.
All right, so
Sounds
Yeezy
fun.
I'm
waits
just
for
gonna hang out
Klana.
with the goats now.
You're gonna
Let's
hang out
both
with the
go
goats,
to
okay?
cave.
We're friends
Okay,
now.
so while this is all happening, Rolzer, or Father Grigori, you're peeking down
Touch them
that
in a way that
hallway.
they haven't been touched
Yes.
before.
Okay, Father Grigori, you peek into that cave while people are psychically communicating, and you
That I
see
have no idea about.
you see in front of you something that you're very familiar with. It is a hallway lined with burial niches. So it's an 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage, and there's about a dozen burial niches carved into the walls. And in some of those niches, you can see, foot bones and little dangling, perhaps bits of jewelry and adornment. Yes.
Foot
I walk in
bones.
and I would like to use my Eyes of the Grave and know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic.
Right. Okay. You detect no undead in this.
I
way.
go, oh, phew. Okay, these are the dead. Excellent.
They're in fact just the nearly dead.
Rolzer, you peek down that
Oh
cave.
God.
Yeah, I just start slowly making my way not too far to just get a
Making
peek at
his way.
things.
Yep. And that is, you are peeking down a very dark tunnel, but you can see that up here the cave splits off to the east, but otherwise the frozen river continues up through the north through a tunnel that eventually you cannot see down. Your dark vision
It ends. So
ends before the tunnel does, but the frozen river leads up there, and you can see that there's a turn off into a different tunnel here.
I will message Grigori and be like, Father Grigori,
Ah!
this is Rolzer. I'm sending you a message. I've gone down the other cave, and there's 2 branching paths inside of it. This is a pretty big cave. What have you found in yours? You can reply to this message.
Grigori, roll me a perception.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Natural 1.
Boy.
Oof. Grigori has
all right.
become
You've gone
blind.
legally blind and now require glasses.
He
Alright.
looks in the opposite direction.
I'm freaked out from Rolzer in my head again.
And he's gone blind.
I feel like the psychic thing and the message are different. Like they would feel different in your head.
You're not in my head. You're not Father Grigori. You don't know his trauma.
That's
All right,
fair.
so who else is doing things at this moment? I guess Yeedy, Ophira, and Ophira and Klana were communicating. Was Yeedy doing anything other than?
Yeah, so when they went and did that, Yeety started walking into this cave. And was like, "Oh yeah, this looks like a pretty typical giant's cave."
Do you have your light on?
I do.
Okay.
Can I just hide amongst the goats as he's going to try to find this
Yeah,
giant?
go ahead and make a stealth. Or if you want, you can.
Nat 20, I have become a goat.
So you've made it up to the same spot that
I have become the goat.
that Klana was at.
I am
You can see into the goat pen. As soon as the goat pen comes into your light, you see your friend Klana duck behind a sheep out of sight, and he ducks behind the sheep well. You immediately are like,
Wow!
am I even sure I just saw him there?
Holy
And then
shit! That's impressive.
You see the same fire
Is
burned
he a
embers.
goat?
Got meat over it, some barrels, some crates, and a wagon with a broken wheel in this room.
So Yidi walks in and sort of like nonchalantly walks in, knocks on the wall as he like walks into the main room, as if he's like knocking on a door. Oh, hello, anybody home?
You see this now, right?
Yeah, I
do
didn't know if
not.
I was
see the
supposed to.
darkness.
No, because you walk into that room with your light up, knocking on the
Yep.
wall.
Light up in the air, basically.
Yeah. And
Oh,
the
hi there.
the light shines onto a human or a giant sitting. He's sitting like hunched over on the floor when you walk in, just slowly sharpening a knife on the ground. And he is a humanoid giant, Jesus, resembling an oversized human, and he's got gangly limbs and like an elongated and almost like comically sorrowful looking face.
I'm gonna move to the mouth. of the
He's trying to
Yidi
drown
starts
his
like
sorrows in
walking
alcohol.
towards him as if like
Let me see if
they're
I-
like
real quick,
neighbors.
Give me 1 second.
Let me know.
I think I can find it.
I'm gonna go to the goats.
I think you'd probably have to roll
Right
stealth to do that, I would imagine.
It's just going to keep
Since Klana
Steven
had to.
Universing us through things. And just talking nicely to them and solving all the problems.
Until it's time for Steven to throw down.
So that's what the guy looks like.
He is a very big long strider.
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Verbeej? My name's Yidi, and we seem to have had some issues with some humans. I don't know. Did you like kill like 6 people a couple minutes ago, or like maybe a couple hours ago?
Yeah, so he kind of like when you walk in with the light, it is brighter than the light that he was expecting to have. So he's kind of shielding his eyes as you approach, and then as you get close, he stands up, and you can see that he stands about 8.5 feet tall. And he stands up and he looks at you and he says, "Yes, get out!" and begins walking towards you.
Yidi just
Can
kind of
I-
stands there and well, I mean, that's not very nice. I mean, I'm here just to talk to you. Why did you kill them? I mean, it seems like you've got plenty of goats.
Rolzer, you can hear this happening.
Oh, if I hear something, if I hear something, I'm gonna start.
You can hear this happening from around here. Grigori,
I'm gonna start moving over here.
when
to
the
get
Veerbeeg responds, you hear it like echoing around the
Yeah, yeah,
chamber directly in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
pulled
try
my
and
music
stealth up.
box and set
Yeah,
it
So
on one of the
what,
crypts.
what did you say, Al?
I said,
To it. Because now it sees Ophira. Well, Ophira, roll a stealth. Did you roll a stealth?
No.
You just moved yourself up there.
I have disadvantage.
Why?
I have scale mail.
Oh, because you're wearing scale mail right now. All right. Well,
Oofy.
Well, that was a 3.
That's
Oopsie.
So 5
Should have hid with the goats, man.
and a 12. So 5.
So 5. Okay, so you sneak in, and the Veerbeeg, which is looking at Yidi, sees you sneak in behind him in Yidi's cone of light, and he points and he goes, "Ah, ah," and then he puts his fingers between his lips and whistles and takes out his spear. And as that happens, you also hear footsteps approaching from the northern tunnel, and Let's see who's there that can see that. Is that Ophira?
I can
Me-
see
Klana?
it a little bit. That's not good.
Yeah, so Ophira and Klana, you see an ogre stumbling
Oh,
through
good.
through the mouth of the northern tunnel towards the noise being made, and let's roll some
I
initiative.
was gonna say, can I was like prepared to do something and maybe should have told you that.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
If it went south, I was just going to like Misty Step to like get far away. Is that something I can
Okay,
do
so
before
you
initiative?
You were in the middle of saying, what were you saying to him?
I was saying that to him, and then like the minute he becomes aggressive, I would try to Misty Step. Basically,
So
I don't know
you're
if
in
I
the
can do
middle
that
of-
before initiative or not.
No, you're in the middle of saying that when you
Mhm.
see him like point, and you look over your shoulder and see Ophira like caught like a deer in headlights in the illumination of your sphere, and then you hear the whistle. We'll hear the whistle, and we'll say you Misty Step and then initiative.
Okay. Yep.
I'll let you have that.
So
I'm
Yeedy
off to
goes,
a great start.
well, and then just sort of like falls backwards into a
Zoop.
portal and goes whoop.
Okay, let's roll those
Right.
initiativos.
I rolled 2
Let's
twice.
just leave. Come back, try again later.
Yeah.
You gotta let him calm down. All right, they're steamed up.
They're real angry.
Yeedy
Leave
just
a
sort of
note.
like he like Misty Steps, he falls backwards out of the portal and then like comes out of his portal leaning against this wall right here next to Ophira and just turns to her and goes, you know, you really kind of fucked that up.
Let me get something really
I
quick.
throw him a death glare.
He's so angry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
Klana still lost amongst the goats.
Yeah, nobody Klana's like eating hay.
Is he still there?
He's just-
Oh shit! I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Should just stay hidden with the goats the whole time.
Okay, so we've got. Is that
Found by people.
everybody's like with bonuses and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 50.
I should probably.
I'm
roll
going
that.
last. I'm going last.
Kyle, you got a 14.
Yep.
Okay.
My goatly instincts.
And then I got.
Complete. Who the hell is in there with my goats? Klana's just like chewing slop.
Brendan, your music box
What?
is yakety sax.
Yes, it is. And that's gonna come
But
in.
like slow and tinkling.
It's in 10 towns. I posted the video because that's the first action I have is going to be my continuation of what I was going to do, which is opening that music box in the crypt.
Can that be a
I
bonus
almost on
action?
instinct went and my cloak billows.
All right, Yeedy,
Uh,
you get first action, and Yeedy, you can also, I assume.
really?
Well, maybe you can. You can now see.
I can see
the
half
dim
of
light.
that ogre.
Yeah, you,
like
in
on
the dim
my-
light, you can see the ogre coming down the cave.
Quick, call him
Okay.
Shrek.
Let's see. I don't know if I can like make a barrier with shape water that's like has strength. It doesn't really specify that.
I mean, you probably could make something, but
It
I
might just be
wouldn't
able to
think it's
walk
something that's
over
going to
it.
hold
Also,
up to
there's also not an overwhelming amount of snow.
Oh, that's true.
You're
We're
in-
in the
you're-
cave. Yeah, I can't
you're in a
really.
cave, yeah.
Good call.
but you can extract
Um,
it from his body. You can't. That's not
That
how
would
that spell
be
works.
fucking awesome. Are we going
And
fucking
super
You
okay.
Korra
can,
on this?
take water by making him pee.
We going
So,
Korra on
and then
this,
he'll
and
be really
waterbenders.
embarrassed.
Waterbenders can
Yeah.
fucking bloodbend. All right. So Yeedy summons his flaming sphere. If you could throw that up there for me, Steve. Give you a nice test, nice and early.
Does that like do you like just conjure it and like bowl it? Or
No,
just,
so
like,
what happens
where
is
you want it?
Yeti goes like, da, and then it just
what's
kind of
the-
like goes, pop, and appears.
What's the lighting? What's the lighting on it?
It's 20 and 20. I'm like 90% positive. Yep, 20 and 20.
There.
Yep, perfect. I think I can summon it within 60 feet. So he summons it right in front of this guy, and it just kind of goes, boop, and appears.
Okay. All right.
And as his bonus action, it goes, poof, and like slams into him for
Okay.
15 dex save.
15 dex save. Well, I gotta tell you,
That's his strong suit.
Incredibly
Ogres,
dexterous,
yeah.
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
incredibly dexterous.
Yeah.
That's old Grog Lightfoot, the world's most dexterous ogre.
He travels with a circus.
He a very big
15.
Lightfoot.
Yeah, 15.
Okay, doesn't get it.
Okay, and then that does 2d6. So 7 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you summon your little flaming orb guy on the ground right in front of the ogre, who turns to it kind of with a start as it appears and looks at it curiously, and then it slams into him with considerable force and leaves a burning on the
Oh,
side of his leg, and he kind of lets out a roar in anger at this thing.
he thought it was cute for a second.
And now it's Father G.
Because it is cute.
I warned
So
you
it
what was
Burned
happening.
a hole in his side.
And as I hear the sound of whatever Yeti did in the screams, I open up my music box and I set it down onto the crypt next to me so that we have a little bit of the yakety sax going on. And then
do.
5, 10, 20. Oh, Jesus!
Father Gregory turns the corner and is face to face with the Marauder, who looks down and sees this little gnome come around the corner and goes, "Another!"
In common or in giant?
In common.
Okay.
And
But
I
this one's real
cast
small though, so
Ray
he's
of
like half.
enfeeblement. You're too big.
That's maybe my favorite battle cry so far. You're too big.
Can I use one of my inspirations to re-roll that? Because I'm not taking a nat one on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck.
You are too big.
That's better. 17 to hit.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So I'll just.
He's got half
One for
damage.
Yep. Make
At
a.
the end of its turns, it gets to make a con.
Yep.
So it gets at least one guaranteed turn of half damage, and then a potential 10 turns of half damage. Okay.
And then
That's a really
do I have
cool
a bonus
spell. I love Ray of
action?
Enfeeblement. It's such a cool spell.
No, because your bonus action was setting down the music box. I'm sorry. I
That's
was
cool.
going to say that when you did it, but then
That's
you
fine. I'm
started-
I'm totally fine with that.
So I figured you would be.
It's
Klana.
like slow melodious, just tinkling through the cavern here.
Rolls are just kicking off.
And it's like in a cave, so it's echoing everywhere too.
So it's like really weird and creepy.
Oh yeah, it's in a crypt.
All right, so
Klana amongst the goats.
Yeah, Klana, who hides
Yeah.
amongst the sheep.
yeah, I get. All right, so I'm gonna
He who
use
hides.
a steady aim for my action and bonus action, and then just very, very slyly, a short bow creeps above the side of one of the goats to fire off at this guy.
It's like,
Yeah, wait until the giant finds another one amongst the goats.
you see him like
Okay,
he's like
so-
got his hand on a goat. He's like,
So that's 23.
To hit.
Yeah.
Who are you shooting?
The
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 ogre or the giant?
big hoss over here.
Oh, you're getting like the long shot. Okay. Yeah, 23 will hit him.
All right. So. And, all right, so that'll do 14.
Oof. Okay. All right. Yeah, Grigori, you let off your ray of enfeeblement, and then in the back there, Klana's bow pops up, and nobody sees it, but it lets off an arrow that everyone sees, shoot through the air with stunning speed and precision, and lodge itself firmly in the shoulder of the Veerbeeg, who lets out a roar of pain. Kyle, you said
My
12.
ghost has betrayed me.
Confusion.
Kyle, you say 12?
14.
14.
Yeah.
14.
Thank you. All right.
14.
Next is Rolzer's bad time. Rolzer.
What? It's me.
Yeah, how am I?
Oh no, wait.
It's not either of your turns, but it
Oh.
is
That's what
Rolzer's
you mean.
bad time.
Rolzer's bad time.
Oh,
Oh, there's just things happening that we can't see.
Yes. So
Oh,
Rolzer,
no.
You see, assumedly alerted by the Veerbeeg's whistle, come charging around.
Oh, good.
Come charging out of the northern cave and down the frozen riverbed. A very large cave bear.
oh,
That is Rolzer's bad time.
Yeah.
I love this. Love this.
we need to release
shit,
the
there's
ghost
a
to
bear.
combat them.
Now our lives in great danger, and you don't even care.
Yeah, so, but actually, I mean, you are fortunate in that it runs down here, sees you, roars, and then moves towards you, but that's
As far
That's
as it can go.
it, yeah. It had to dash to close the final distance to get
Is he within smacky distance of me though?
Yeah, you're in melee now.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Quick,
so
Rolzer, pee yourself and play dead.
he's got you attack of opportunity.
Hey, oh.
Well,
And I think it is the Veerbeeg. But I want to
Oh,
look
by the
something.
way, KP, first blood
Yes.
goes to you, bud.
Yay.
technically, didn't it go to Alec because he hit the ogre first?
Yeah, but mine was funnier, so.
Oh, all right.
His was funnier. That's really true.
So I guess, yeah, you're right.
Curse you, ghosts!
But I stand by KP's because I forgot.
I
Counts,
actually
you know it
forgot
counts.
everything that happened before KP's turn. Like,
Same. I
Okay,
just thought
so,
KP went first.
oh boy, guys. The Veerbeeg looks at Grigori next to him and goes, "Have you made me sick?" And then swings down with a
I didn't want to get COVID!
with
I'm getting my vaccine next week.
oh no, sorry, he's got a spear, so he thrusts at you.
It's so hard to get in the
Spear. Twice.
They had to make an extra big vaccine for me.
I have to take 3 doses.
It's like a big size Kezu syringe.
Oh God.
Okay.
Why did you have to use Kazu as the measurement?
Because
There are
it's a
so
recent,
many.
Brennan's computer froze. He's figuring it out.
Yeah.
He might be in a lot of trouble.
That's a solid excuse. He's like, oh,
I don't want my character to die, so my
I'm about to
computer
get double
froze.
stabbed. Oops, so it froze.
Blue screen.
Might be in a lot of trouble.
Well, he's enfeebled at least, right?
That's
So
true.
it's only half damage.
Ends up half of a
I'm
lot
sure-
can still be a lot.
Yeah,
I-
especially if he wrote a
My,
crit.
my
He rolled
point
20.
is, my point is, he shouldn't be insta dead.
Yeah, true. Listen, all I'm saying is I've been in 3 campaigns for a long time now, and nobody's died. I think it's about time.
Brendan's come close.
I don't
to
know
dying.
who it is, but somebody's got to die at some point.
Everyone prep your backup characters.
It's not
just
going to
in
be
case.
Bashir because
Okay.
he's way too fucking tanky.
He's not insta dead, but he's not knocked out either. The half damage thing is of significant value.
keeping him up.
Solid starting battle cry of "You are too big."
I'm gonna use the
I told you
bathroom.
guys you should have just let me talk to him.
We tried to. He got pissed and went after you.
It was
That
my
was Affair's
intention.
fault.
Okay, I was all set to live with the goats as one of their own.
Learning the goat ways. Taking
I
it
imagine
that way.
Yeedy like looks over his shoulder and sees Ophira and just kind of like looks back as the guy's yelling at him about Ophira, rolls his eyes, and then falls backwards into the portal. It's like, God damn it.
So, welcome back. The Veerbeeg stabs at you twice. We can't hear you. I can't hear. Can I?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Can't
can
hear
hear
me
you.
at all.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
now
hear
we
you.
can, sorry.
We can hear you.
Cool.
The Veerbeeg stabs at you twice, and
17. 17.
yes, it hits twice. Both hits hit pretty resoundingly, but thankfully, because of the enfeeblement, it does not manage to dig in as deeply with the head of the spear as it otherwise could. However, it still gores you very strongly in like the upper chest, and it's going to be 18 damage.
Oof.
As
So
I
do the math on what that was before.
Yeah, you don't have 36 health points.
You are cutting out a lot for me though.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
restart your audio engine in Potato? It sounds like an audio engine issue.
Al, you just said the word there that
Yeah, you like
I
that?
heard audio engine and potato, and I was like, huh?
Voice Meter Potato, it's a digital audio mixer.
Also, as its turn ends, you can
it
see.
says, am I better now?
No.
Not really.
No.
No, you're not. Did you actually reboot or did you?
Did you
Like,
restart Discord
Whoa, okay.
rather than like?
Lots of questions, double IT people. I just started my voice meter banana to solve the first problem. It didn't solve it. The computer did crash, and I restarted it. And in restarting it, it's come back up. I will now go ahead and restart the. Yeah, I'll yank and restart. Got it.
Yeah, because I think that's a USB-C headset or USB headset. So a yank and plug in might help. Is it?
I'm getting echoes
Oh
from
no!
everybody.
Now I can hear
Webcam.
myself in Brendan's.
Oh, it's back now that he plugged it back in. Or no. The echo's gone from you, Al.
Yeah. Spaghetti.
Mic check. Lots
Much
of
better.
spaghetti.
Much
There
better.
you go.
very good.
All right, so it's the
All right,
USB hub.
After the
I had a
two
blow in it.
after the two stabs, you see it sort of reinvigorate from the thrill of battle, and it seems to have succeeded on a Constitution save and shaken off the
Oh
array
no!
of its
Oh
It's time
god!
to put it into words.
Put it into words. Get the fuck out of there.
We're all dead, guys.
I look up at him and I go, I didn't make you sick. Your
There
mother
are-
made you this way.
there's I encourage you guys to think laterally, and with that, it's Ophira's turn.
Oh God. Well, I guess I will. Fuck. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the ogre
Okay.
and then shoot at him with my bow.
Do you want to make him your favorite foe as well, or just Hunter's Mark?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark.
Thought favorite foe was after you hit him, though.
Hunter's Mark is an hour of extra 1d6, right? And then favorite foe. Yes, you're correct.
Mhm.
You have to do favorite foe after you hit it.
Yeah.
Do you get?
And then Dread Ambusher is plus 1d8.
Okay,
If
so
I
you have
hit
an
him.
extra 1d6 and an extra 1d8 on.
Yeah, on the first turn.
No,
Or first attack.
no, yeah, you get 2 attacks. The first one is a regular attack with the 1d6 from Hunter's Mark.
Mhm.
And then you can make a second attack that does the 1d6 from Hunter's Mark and the 1d8 from Dread Ambusher.
Okay, yeah. And then if those hit, the first one I can also do Favored Foe with 1d.
For the second one, yes. So let's see that first attack roll.
Uh, 8.
Oh, Fyra, the worst marksman. 8. Yeah, you fire the arrow off, but you just miss, and it bounces off a rock that's jutting out of the cave wall here.
Aren't you supposed to be a ranger or something?
It
I
clatters
hate
to the
this.
floor.
I hate this.
You do, however, have a second attack.
Rolls hears the clang, like, God damn it, she missed a shot again.
Shake it off, line it up, get it the second time.
Shake it off.
18.
That's gonna hit
All right.
soundly, and that one gets the 1d6 and the 1d8.
Yes. Is that a 9 or that's okay? That's a 9. No, that's not a 9. That's 6. What am I saying? That's a D8. Nope, that's a D10. Sorry.
I do that with D8s and D10s all the time. Is this the right one?
3. Okay. 6. 5. 11.
Is that with everything? Did you add your +2 for just your?
Yeah.
Well,
So yeah, I did +2, so that's 5, and my D6 I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you rolled bad on the. You get 2d8, a d6, and an extra.
2?
Yeah, because your base attack is a d8. You get a d8 from
Right.
Dread Ambusher, and then you get a d6 from Hunter's Mark. So you're looking
Oh.
at 2. So
Yeah,
I
so
think
there's that another D8 to your roll.
another d8 in there.
Okay. So that was 11.
Yeah.
And it's 12. God damn it.
Did you add the dex mod in there?
Yeah, that was
It's already.
She got a
accurate.
3. She got a 3. Added the 2 to it for the 5, and then she rolled a
Yep.
6, and then she rolled another 1 for a
Oh
total
my
of 12.
god, dude!
Jesus.
You need to just throw those dice away.
I'm rolling different ones like every time.
Okay,
See, that's
so
the problem. You have to imbue your energy into one set.
This set.
that's true.
This one has
So
my
you're-
energy.
Your second
The
arrow,
set that Kyle gave me.
your second arrow fires towards the ogre, and is not as well aimed as it could be. However, it does still like graze past his side and like go through a significant chunk of flesh, leaving a pretty big wound on the side as it whizzes past. And he again howls in rage, but this time turns towards you guys, and seems to reorient his attention over there from the flaming sphere. And now it is Rolzer's turn.
Okay. Well, I got this big old bear in my face. How big is this bear?
It's a big bear. It
Bear sized.
Big.
I am
Big
going
bear
to
sized.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this bear. He must make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Well, you fucked up because bears are wise as fuck.
Dissonant
Yeah.
whispers on the bear. The bear is not wise enough to resist your whispers.
All right, I will roll 4d6 for damage.
Whew.
All right, that'll be
And the
15.
bear also gets real depressed.
It'll be 15 points of damage, and it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, all right. So 15.
Do you get an
Okay,
attack
yeah,
of opportunity off that too?
Because he's in my face.
I would think you do, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh wait, no, but you're not. You don't have your reaction available.
Right? Yeah, I don't think you
It's your
take.
turn.
Yeah.
But if other people were there, it would.
So yeah, you see this bear sort of, as you whisper demonically at it, you see it like wince and kind of whimper in pain. It's not used to having splitting head pain, and it backs up. Back up into this ice cave. It runs, and then when it gets back there, you can see it kind of shake for a minute, and then it turns around back towards you, and bares its teeth angrily.
Bares its bare teeth.
Bares its bare teeth angrily, and now it is this ogre's turn. This ogre can move through your
Yes.
orb, but he takes. Does he not take damage walking
No,
through it?
he doesn't take damage walking through it, I don't believe.
Okay.
Because it would be just incredibly OP. Otherwise.
1 second.
I mean, you can like step around it. It's not super
Yeah.
huge.
It would be
Yeah,
so
just
OP because I can move it and attack with it as a bonus action. I could just always position it to be in the way. Like,
Okay, so
Can you-
this
Can you use it as a reaction or no?
this big bumbling fool comes marching through the cave to come and stand over the cart a little bit.
Oh my god.
He doesn't quite get to you, and as he lumbers towards you, he says, "Me friend, smash!" and points at Ophira as he lumbers across the cave. And when he walks past here and can see the Veerbeak, he turns and gives a thumbs up to him before continuing to walk towards you guys.
Oh, fuck.
It would have been better if he just went like this.
Oh, actually, you know what? And then when he gets there, he takes out a javelin.
does he?
Oh, shit.
a
He
He
ogre-sized
comes behind the
javelin?
goats.
Huh?
An ogre-sized javelin?
I suppose it is an ogre.
No,
size.
a half times javelin, like little toothpick.
I don't know. Is
Ogre-sized
it a
toothpick.
toothpick or what?
He pulls it out. He pulls it out, and he hurls it at Ophira with a
That's cool.
surprisingly like furious whipping of the arm,
Very
and
cool.
it's a 10 to hit.
Cool.
So I don't think
Nope.
that hits, right?
Does he square up a goat?
16.
No, but he does. He throws it back with a lot of force, but Ophira, you manage to nimbly sidestep out of the way so that it lands
Three, four
uselessly
goats.
with a thud, and then sits there, kind of, the end of it wiggling as it settles itself into the ground. And friend goes, "Darn!" And then
His name's actually Friend.
that's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
Were
right,
you
all
not
right, all right.
listening?
No,
I thought he was saying the Verbeeg was his friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I thought you
And
said
then he said, "No, his name is Friend." And then
Okay.
it's Edie's turn.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeety's like this entire time been leaning against the wall and then like for some reason was daydreaming after attacking with the sphere and suddenly there's an ogre in front of him. He sort of just pops up and is like, "Oh shit." He leans over to a fire and goes, "We might want to think about like doing a run and gun."
Should- Yeah,
And,
we should
He does exactly that. Staying out of position, he goes, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Can I attempt to jump over this fire or can I walk straight north through it? I have a
You have
running
enough.
start.
You have enough room to get around
Okay.
it because it's not like
20.
blazing right now. So
So Yeety sort of just like runs that
And
way.
neither am I.
And then kind of does like a cool action move and like spins around at the end of his run and fires off a fire bolt.
okay.
That's a 25.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, I would fucking hope so. For 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And you attack
Okay.
the ogre or the Veerbeeg?
To the ogre. I can't see the Veerbeeg at all.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm very limited in what I could see the bear.
Yeah. And then for his bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So yep, he can get there and slam into the Veerbeeg or the ogre.
Okay.
2d6. 3.
Really?
If he doesn't hit
Make
the
the
15
dex.
dex, yeah.
He made the dex.
Okay, so then I don't know which way like a tie. It's
You
half
round
damage.
up, don't you?
You round up.
yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
I'll
so
give it to
2.
you up. So that's what was the firebolt? 7, and then that's
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Okay, so it gets simultaneously hit by both of these objects of fire. One in the leg, the fire orb, and then one in the arm, and it again looks irritated. And this time, now it turns towards Yeehee and goes, "Stop burning, friend!" And
Then be my friend, Yeehee
It is
yells
now.
back.
Father Cheese turn.
Hard, fresh, hot, disengage. And
I'm gonna disengage the fuck out of
Hard, fresh,
this.
hot, disengaged.
and then
Goodbye.
run down the
Piping
hall.
hot disengage.
Bitches.
Yep.
Is that sum total?
That is the 25 movement speed that I have. So
Okay.
Any
All right.
bonus action dash or no?
I disengaged.
Grigori,
Oh.
Grigori ducks behind
And
the
I'm
wall and dashes back
not a
down
rogue.
the burial niches, and now it's Klana again.
In his head, he's like, "I'm out of position. I'm out of position. I'm out of position. I'm out of position. I'm out of position."
Also, fuck, I heard, fuck.
Nah, he doesn't care about his corporeal form.
Let's see here.
Oh shit, there's a bear.
Am I still hidden at all from this guy? Did he see me pop up amongst the ghosts?
You rolled a natural 20. You are well hidden until you do something that requires you to like move yourself.
All right. Well then, let's see.
These ghost bolts are just gonna keep coming from the goats.
I mean, if there were nothing else going on and you fired one off, the ogre might be able to
Yeah.
tell where it's coming from. But the ogre has been shot by another person and flamed by a wizard twice. So if another arrow hits it from the direction of the sheep pen, it's probably just going to assume it's Ophira. It's not, it's
Oh my god.
Well, let's just make one thing clear. He's a sorcerer.
the ogre just knows wizards. No idea what a sorcerer is.
Oh, interesting.
Very uneducated.
Yeah, that's just another name for a wizard. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems a bit
I-
classist.
All right.
You know,
I guess I'll do the side blade thing.
Frump, I hate to shatter your preconception of ogres, but this ogre is incredibly racist and incredibly sexist.
What?
Who would have
All right.
I'm
known?
out of fuck this.
That's okay. That's every
Alright.
NPC I
Alright, I
play.
gotta-
Apparently.
I got a 20 on the main attack here, and then the bonus action, 10.
To hit on those?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one hits, the second one doesn't.
All right. So, where's my sneaky attack?
Oh,
Dice.
like
So
it's sneak
snake a
attack too, that's cool.
snake.
The sneakiest of the attacks.
All right, so he takes a good old 15 out of Zappy Boy damage.
Zappy boy damage.
It's like
Psychic.
Psychic. It's
psychic damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All
was
right,
like,
yeah,
what the
so you
fuck is,
see
like,
you
how are
see
you doing lightning?
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
you see
the
the ogre
Zappy Boy damage.
you see the ogre grasp his head and he sort of starts pounding the sides of it and
Friend,
goes
head hurt.
yeah, yes. And
Got it in
Yeah.
one.
now it's the
All
bear.
right, I'll stay in my goat home. That's where I live now.
And the bear comes charging down the cave again.
Hooray!
In the
Towards
goats, part of the
Rolzer.
goats.
And makes a rend at you with one claw, and then also attempts to bite you.
Cool.
So, the claws, 14.
Ah.
Armor class is 15. No, wait, hold on. Armor class is 14. Fuck, that hits.
Okay.
Should have just rolled with the lie, Dan.
No.
Okay, the
I know, I'm
claws.
just kidding.
The claws tear through you for.
Well, okay, because I'm gonna reaction Hellish Rebuke after the first attack.
Okay, hold on. I'm sure you can.
Can't grab it?
Yeah, it's a reaction, dude.
As long as
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
know
used a
it is.
bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so but the claws do tear through you first for 12 damage.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Ow, ow, ouch, my bones.
And then
Everybody
you,
say hi to Grandma.
after
Aw.
the claws break through you, you point at it and shout a rebuke that causes it to. We'll see. It gets a dex.
Fucking,
right?
fucking nerd bear.
No, there is. Oh, yeah, it's a dex save of 15.
Okay, it does not make the dex save.
All right, hold on. Okay, so yes, yes, hell yes.
Wait, what?
I'm counting up the damage in my head. 27 fire damage.
God
I
damn.
rolled a 10, a 9, and an 8.
Yeah,
Fuck this
three
bear.
three short of
Yeah.
max, huh?
Yeah, 10, a 9, and an 8. I needed that so badly.
We all did.
Let's see.
I feel like we got a lot of health to get through still here.
Yeah.
No, I only have 10 HP left.
I only have 12.
I'm not talking about them if they end up being on the winning side here.
And Dan, you are keeping track of because like you're out of.
I'm out of
12,
spell slots.
right?
I need this to work.
I mean, it does. You point at the bear and shout your rebuke, and the bear is instantly engulfed in like an inferno of hellish fire.
Brendan,
and
your mic.
It lets out a blood curdling scream of pain and anguish, and then as the fire, as the infernal flame drifts away, all that's left are the charred remains of what was once a bear.
Oh,
But-
thank you, God.
The bear is yes,
Very dead.
is done for.
Super dead.
The bear cries out in pain with a.
That's why I didn't try and Misty Step away or anything. I was like, I gotta kill this thing with the fire. It's the best shot I got.
All right, and now friend is going to
All right, I finished my problem. I can now help party out.
stomp over here
Cool.
Oh, you're a big fucker, huh?
and yell at
Oh, sorry.
Yeedy as it pulls out its great club. Friend, burn! And swing down at you with its great club.
All right.
And that's it's an 11.
Yeah, no.
No hit
No.
because you cast mage armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 16.
All right.
I got 16.
So yeah,
AC.
he swings at you with the great club down at your head, and then as it looks pretty clean, but then a glint, a glint of magic, and it is reflected.
You
Yeah.
just see like geometric shapes like kind of propagate out from where it should have just like caved my skull in.
And
No,
friend
but I
looks
also
at
want to think your hair flares a little bit like.
friend looks at the club and goes.
Yeedy gives him the old finger gun. I don't know what
And,
this means yet. These haven't been invented.
It's Yeedy now.
There are guns
All right.
in D&D.
I
Yeety,
You would
so
know about them.
that like bounces off his head. Yeety does one of these because he still doesn't understand why we're even doing that, and then just goes, "It's okay, buddy," and then like gives him like a nice pat, and as he pats him, he uses shocking touch, shocking grasp.
Is that a cantrip or a spell?
Electric
That is a
fingernails.
cantrip.
mean,
And
so
that
you're literally
is
doing the
a-
sorcerer equivalent of the buzzer in the hand and just put it in.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy. Psh.
You're just Bugs Bunnying this over.
16.
I was gonna say this
Damage,
is so
right?
slapstick.
What?
16.
That's Zappy Boy. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Al. What was that?
16.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
For 6 shock,
Okay.
and then Needy keeps running and gunning because that stops reactions. So
What?
he has nothing to worry about. Shocking grasp stops reaction, so he can't.
Oh yeah, can't take reactions. Okay, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm sorry. How much damage
25,
again?
30. I'm sorry, 6.
6. Okay. All right. Yeah, you shock him, and he He stumbles backwards a little, looks very pissed off again, and then you skitter away like the prankster that you are.
Hey, are you still doing the fire orb guy?
Oh yeah, I have a bonus action. The fire orb like goes this way, and then like gets
And
to
then
here,
rolls back
and then
into
just
him.
starts like doing a sonic roll and charging up, and then just pew. And that's fucking trash. 6 if he doesn't make the dex 15.
Okay, hold on. 6 if he doesn't make the dex 15, you say? He barely makes the dex 15. So, 3?
So
Yeah.
3. Yep.
So the spin dash is like, bzzz, dink.
Yeah, and then kind of
It's
glances
like,
off.
It's like getting hit with it in
glances-
Smash Bros. All right?
glances
Like,
off
it
his
happens,
ankle.
but-
Yeah, it glances off his ankle, and he stomps both of his feet, clearly fed up with the amount of burning that he's receiving.
Like Sophia did earlier
Um,
today, stomps both of his feet in tantrum.
Yep. And then Klana.
Aw.
All right, just for my own
Oh, I
amusement,
think
I'm gonna.
your beak missed a turn. Whoops.
Yeah, I think. Yep. You're.
Thank you.
That should
Actually,
have
you know what?
happened
No,
before
I'm
me.
just gonna stay in my goat nest here and pop up and give him. Although he knows where I am now, right?
Who, the ogre?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
He's being
Do you need
attacked
to
by
go back
multiple
and do the
angles.
Veerbeek turn?
No.
Okay.
I fucked it up, and I'll just roll with that. I mean,
All right.
that's on me, so, you know.
All right, we chucking more goat mind blades at him.
Are you sure you don't want to go back
Wait.
and kill Brendan?
They come for his soul.
Are you sure you don't want to go back and have him
Are you-
move?
Are you really sure?
I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, no, never mind. Sorry. I'm just rolling 2 attacks and decide if I want to use inspiration on one of them. But so again, I got 10 and 20 in the other order this time. So
Patented Kyle length turn. The second one hits.
yay!
Are Kyle turns long?
They are.
When he wants
You
to
don't
jump
need
on a roof.
Yeah,
They are.
From a roof.
All right. Another 14 drain bramage.
Okay.
I like that.
You see friend as he's stomping his feet in frustration from the burns, and then you see him again reach his hands up and he screams, "Whoa, why?" And this time he gets a sense of where it's coming from, and he turns towards the sheep pen and just barely sees Klana right before his eyes roll back into his head, and he collapses forward onto the
poor
ground.
guy.
Oh,
Friend,
Help!
Yeah.
friend is deceased.
Friend no more.
And it is
Ex-friend.
now the Veerbeeg's turn. And the Veerbeeg, let's see, what can the Veerbeeg see? Veerbeeg doesn't know friend died. The Veerbeeg saw its bear go up in flames. The Veerbeeg is coming to avenge its pet.
oh no, Dan.
Fuck!
What have you done?
My reaction's just help!
Yeah, the Veerbeeg comes striding over to you.
Oh,
Oh god!
The Veerbeeg looks at its burnt and desiccated pet, and then looks at you with a fury in its eyes, and slowly strides across the cave with its spear at the ready. It has put its shield on its back and taken the spear in both hands, and it comes at you and thrusts boldly twice.
I'm gonna
This is-
die.
yeah, this is not gonna be good.
Okay, the first one is a complete whiff. It rolled a 1, and in its fury and rage, it is unable to adequately aim the spear. The second one rears back and gets into you. We'll see how well.
Oh, see you, Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Okay, it stabs into you pretty firmly in like
Clicked
part
it.
of your torso, and it hits you for 17 damage.
I'm unconscious.
I clicked on my laptop on accident.
I am
Don't do that.
unconscious.
What does that put you at after that?
-4 damage.
That puts you at -4.
Ooh. Yikes.
Okay. Yeah, so the Veerbeeg stabs at Rolzer, and
Also
So-
working on my backup character.
Rolzer,
That's a really good idea.
Rolzer, you take
I have a really
a,
cool idea I'm excited about.
a strong stab, and you put your hands over it as you slump to the floor and lose consciousness.
I invoke help. Can I reaction yell fuck just so people know I'm over here?
No, you already yelled when it walked up to you.
Okay. Oh, you let me do that. Okay.
Yeah, you
let me
did
scream
yell.
once. Okay.
And they people were aware that it was down there. People can communicate to other people that it's moved and stuff. But it is Ophira's turn.
Okay.
Here's the
Well,
thing,
I
I think
can't
everybody
see.
knows about the Veerbeeg.
I can't see him
I mean-
now, can I?
I mean, we saw it
No,
take
but
off.
you could see him, and you saw him go down this
You
saw
know
him
it's
move
still a
this way.
problem because you saw him
Right.
originally.
I guess I'm
You probably
gonna
also saw a giant blaze when a bear went up in flames.
I'm gonna go towards that, I guess.
How far?
10 my walking speed increases by 10 feet.
No, it doesn't.
What?
That's on the first turn of combat. Right?
Oh,
Are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about Dread
yeah,
Ambusher? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
use the restroom real quick as I contemplate my death.
I can move 15 feet, is that?
No.
And then attack?
30?
30 and then
You have 30 feet, and then you can take another action, or you can do 30 feet, take the dash action, and get another 30 feet.
okay, and then
And movement can be
diagonal.
interrupted by actions, so you can
Uh-huh.
move 15 feet, see what you can see, move another 15 feet, and diagonals are the first one is 5, the second
5.
one is 10,
Okay.
and then alternates like that. So
Forever.
So that would be 15 plus 5 20 25 30. I still can't really see him though.
yeah, hold on, I can't see what you can see.
Control
You can kind
L.
of see him.
Would I be able to get a shot off on him?
I don't think you can get a shot off on him, but I think you
No.
can see through a sliver at the
Uh-huh.
right angle through here.
Right.
You can just make out the movement of him on the other side. But because of the way this is lined up, I don't think there's any way.
No, I don't think I can get a shot off on him. I guess I'll just stay here and end my turn. I don't really have anything
Contemplate
else.
Rolzer's death.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
take the dash and move another
Move.
30 feet.
I know, but I'm out of his line of sight right now.
I guess that's true.
All right, I'll move here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then end my turn.
And then end your turn there. Rolzer, we need a death save.
Okay.
Yeah. Nat
Death
20.
save number 1.
Natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit.
Dan's gonna cry now.
I am gonna cry. I thought I was gonna lose Rolzer, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna actually have to fucking prep a backup character.
You forget that
so-
you actually have a cleric in this party.
I also somehow magically...
Who is
started
also
modifying-
going to die if he gets hit by that guy again.
Yeah.
So what does a nat 20 mean for a
Yeah,
death
just hold.
save?
Yeah,
Like,
hold on.
serious question.
You regain a hit point.
So I'm at 1?
No,
Oh, okay.
you're at -3,
I see.
and it counts as a successful.
Okay.
Right?
2 successes,
Yeah, no,
right?
that's correct, yeah.
It counts as 2 successes? I thought it counted as 3 successes. Like you were stable at that
So-
point. No.
Oh, I don't know.
On
I
your
thought-
third
I
success,
thought
you
you
become
pop up.
stable. On your third success, you become stable. On your third failure, you die.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1, it counts as 2 failures. If you roll a 20, you regain 1 hit point.
Okay. Well, it's better than a natural 1, so... Okay. Well, I think that's it for me. 'Cause I'm still unconscious.
All right.
Oh wait,
Next up is
I don't
Edie.
think you go. I don't think you go negative anymore.
That doesn't exist in this.
Yeah, I
but-
was gonna say.
Oh, does it
I
not?
think you, I think you just go to
do
0 unless
stable.
you
Oh,
die
okay. So
outright.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So Dan, you're
He-
back at 1 hit point then.
I don't know if he's conscious though. I'm not sure on that.
I believe
I
he's still
think you-
unconscious.
yeah, you-
He's unconscious, but
No,
he's
I think
stable.
you are, because then you're one hit point, because you go from 0 to 1.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. You might only be unconscious when you're at 0.
Yes, it says which means you're no longer unconscious.
Yeah, so you have
Unless
one
you're
hit point.
stabilized.
You pop back up with 1 hit point.
which might be worse. Yeety, it's your turn.
Yeah, literally. Now that guy needs to stab him again.
No,
Right.
literally
He's
thinking,
gonna be like,
I'm gonna play
"Oh."
dead. I'm
I was
literally.
about to say you
Good
can
time.
try to just play dead.
I'm gonna lay. I'm gonna try and play dead. I have no
don't think-
spells left. I can
Yeah, I
false life myself, but I'm not gonna heal enough to fucking.
All right. Anyway, it's Yeety.
All right,
Tell him you're
Edie
about
goes
He's
to
friends with
here.
Bear.
Dash is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 15, 20. 25, 30. Yep. Okay. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll go there. Okay. And then
Oh, hold on.
what's up?
Dan, you get a full turn.
What?
You get a full turn after the saving throw.
Oh wow.
I'm reading about this, and entry for death saving throw says whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, and then a saving throw is an instant response to a harmful effect. So you would start your turn, make the saving throw, regain a hit point, regain consciousness, and then still have the rest of your turn.
Cool.
So you gasp to consciousness and then have a turn available to you.
If I'm still within his range, though, he could still attack of opportunity me, right?
Right, unless you used your action to disengage.
And you're also prone because you got stabbed.
Yeah.
and you fell
Yeah,
to the
that's
ground.
true. Yeah,
Not
you do
just-
start prone.
I'm gonna just, if I need to, I will quietly guide myself and try and fucking just like a deception. I'm playing dead. If he's right on top of me, I'm not moving. I'm playing dead, and I want to convince him that I'm dead because he just gored me with a spear. Can I do that?
Yeah, roll a hold on. Roll a performance.
Not a deception.
Or
No, performance makes
Well,
sense. yeah.
well, deception. You're like talking to
Yeah.
him, trying to.
Performance.
all right, all right, all right, all
Performance
right,
makes
all right, all
sense.
right, all right. Performance is
You're
still good.
performing the death.
Can I give myself the guidance secretly?
how are you giving yourself guidance?
I just have to like tap. I'm holding my book. I can just like guide myself, or like if my arm is on my body, my hand can just be like. There's no like physical.
I mean, guidance has a verbal component, so
Oh
you would have to make some kind of noise to cast it.
no, fuck it. I'm just gonna. Okay. Oh, okay. 21. I rolled a 16 plus 5.
Okay.
Wants to deceive
Okay.
the Verbeeg, has a +5 performance.
Now it's Yeety's turn.
Hey man, charisma check.
All the
Should we
same
go-
things.
Mhm.
And bonus action 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Bloop. And Edie, as he starts to like see things going on over there, yells, how's it going over there? And then that's the end of his turn.
Father Grigori.
Yes, it is my turn, and I will come 5, 10, 15
You
back
hear
up the hallway.
Yeety's call too.
0 response. I am doing.
How's it going?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I'm doing okay, Yeetie. Thank you. And I look over at the Veerbig. Can I see him? Is he behind partial cover or anything, or because he's kind of huge?
Yeah, no, you've got a clear line of sight to him. Yeah, you're good.
Cool. We're gonna cast ourselves a level 2 guiding bolt on him. So make sure I'm
Jeez.
selected. Guiding bolt. Cast on that VTT, baby. Yeah. That's some good stuff. 22 to hit, 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the proof.
That bolt is guided, baby.
And next attack against him has advantage.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, this bolt of light comes streaking out of the hallway behind the Veerbeeg, who thinks,
Enervating light.
yes, and it slams into him, illuminating him a bit and causing him to swing around in frustration. And
I go, boop.
okay, Klana.
All right, I bid my goat friends farewell. 2, 3, 6. And okay, so I'm using my move there. I'll use my bonus action to dash and give it another
He gets the
one,
bonus to
2,
dash 'cause he's a rogue. That's
Did
3,
you say bonus?
4,
My bonus action?
5.
My bonus accent.
my bonus action.
Yeah, there. All right. So I got a line on him there at least, right?
Yeah.
He big boy. All right, and then I will. How far away is he? I'll just do the short bow from there. And does guiding bolt give advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's good. All right. That's the 18 is a lot better than 4, so 24, I guess.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume. For 17, baby.
Nice.
Okay.
Is that good?
I wouldn't really have been able to sneak him either without the guiding bolt.
That short bow arrow tears through the Veerbeeg's arm, coming out the other side and continuing into the cave, and it howls in pain as the flesh is ripped and blood squirts onto Rolzer's dead body.
Rolzer is like, oh, stay still.
Rolzer, roll a concentration to see if you can avoid squirming from the blood.
The blood smells really bad.
Listen,
Rolzer's
he's
seen
murdered so many things.
Rolzer's seen some shit. He's fine.
Gross. Just subtly pulls out a napkin and
Yeah.
Okay, the Veerbeeg comes a stomping over, and
No,
he's
thank
not
you.
pleased about being shot, so he stabs Klana twice with a spear.
In that exact rhythm.
all right, let's play the game of don't take me from full health to
Okay.
unconscious in one turn.
Okay, one of them is an 8, but one of them is a 25. So I'm going to assume
Oh,
one
sorry,
of those
bro.
hits.
I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
26 armor
26
class,
AC.
Okay, he hits you for 13
All right.
with a mighty 2. Again,
Oh.
in his rage,
Weak
he's always
sauce.
bad at getting the first shot, but he somehow recovers for the second and lands a firm stabbing into you with his big old spear. And it is now
Help me, go friend.
Elvira's turn.
It's crowded. I'm gonna. Do you think I can get a shot off through
Yeah.
all these people from where I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could also just step down here if you wanted to be like absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then I guess I will move there then. And I will shoot at him
All right.
with my bow.
with her stunning wit.
18.
Okay, I think I'm pretty.
Hunter's
sure.
Mark should have moved to him too, right? Oh no, I have to do that with a
Bonus action?
bonus action.
You can use that bonus action now.
Yeah. I'll put move hunter's mark to him then.
Yeah, you get an hour of that, and it can just jump around. So
Right.
and you can take a bonus action before. So yeah, you can totally.
Okay.
So the 18 hits.
5. 8. 8 damage.
What's your
Total.
dex modifier?
Yes.
What
Because
did
I
you-
rolled a 3
Oh, and then another. Okay,
and
all
then
right.
another 3.
So it was 8.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you land a pretty decent arrow shot on the Veerbeeg Marauder. It pierces through some of his armor and embeds itself into his flank, although not as far as you probably hoped, but it still does get in there, and he definitely feels it. And it is now Rolzer with his 1 hit point prone on the ground.
I'm gonna stand up,
Did I
which
get
I believe
skipped?
takes half my movement.
No.
No, you went way at the start of all
Yeah,
this.
you're at the start
Okay.
of the. You're at the start of the. Yeah.
We're just having a classic Kyle round. That's all.
Okay.
Hey.
So
Hey.
half my movement to stand up out of prone.
Is that right? I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Half my movement to get out of prone.
Yep.
Okay. I will then spend. I have 15 remaining movement. I will spend 5 feet to move up here to get a clear shot on this fucker, and I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. 10. Cool. That'll be 12 points of force damage.
Okay. Your Eldritch Blast flies true and slams into the back of the Veerbeeg Marauder, causing it to stumble forward, and as it regains its footing, it turns around and sees you and says, "I thought I ended you!"
Fuck
And,
you!
It is now Yeety again.
He's alive again.
Yeety, Yeety accidentally hits the back button on his mouse and has to relaunch the game.
Whoopsies.
Yeety walks 10 feet to the left.
So those damn geometric
Oh,
shapes.
no, wait,
that's what
hold
does
on.
it.
I will use my remaining 10 feet to back away as best as I can.
It's loading
Yeah,
the
I-
special effects engine.
I was there, and then I'm going to move back down
There we
here.
Oh, aren't we all?
Yeety walks up to here. The Veerbeeg is facing west, right? And he claps a hand on his back and goes, "It didn't have to be this way." And then uses shocking grasp. That's a 9. So
Doesn't hit.
goes, "But I
You
guess
just
it is
slapped your
this
hand
way."
Well,
And-
you touch his leg?
yeah, just like
You
was
said?
trying. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be able to clasp
Not
him on
his
the
leg,
back.
bro.
But
Yeah.
like,
So you
yeah,
you
I
smack
like
it-
I smacked his ass. Didn't have to be
Yeah.
this way.
But as you channel the lightning in, he like hip checks your hand away, and the shocking grasp fires off like out of your palm.
Just like
into
too
the
far
air.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Veerbeeg's like, bad touch.
Father.
and,
No means no.
1 second. Yeety goes, "Well, I guess it does have to be this way," and then goes
The orb.
bloop like this, and the flaming sphere flies into the Veerbeeg. For 4 if he doesn't survive a Dex 15.
He does not. So 4 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Grigori.
Hello.
That bounces into him, burns him, and he looks peeved.
Does it bounce out of him, or is it still like sitting
He
there?
looks mildly miffed.
Bounced out of him. So
Okay. 10, 15, 20. I pop out, and I'm like, yeah, just
Sure.
going to do that again. And I, sure, here we are doing the thing that we do, which is cast another guiding bolt. But this one's only a level 1. 14 to hit.
that does hit. Um,
16 points of radiant
How's
damage.
that a level 1 fucking spell?
so
It does 4d6 damage.
Oh my god.
yeah, I have
Yeah,
so
guiding
Wow.
bolt is
God.
kind of guiding bolt is kind of regarded as the best first level spell in the game. for
Yeah,
damage.
no fucking shit. That blows mine out of the water.
Well, and it gives advantage too. It's
On the next attack.
Yeah,
yeah. You hit the Veerberg with the guiding bolt, and again it blows a flash of light in its face that temporarily blinds everyone. And when people can see again, they see that the Veerbeak is slumping over on its spear, trying to hold itself up, and then it just collapses on the ground. And as it does, it faintly exhales, "Gog," and then dies.
Gog?
Gog?
Gog.
Okay.
Cool.
Don't like that much. That sounds like the name of another giant.
Would I know if that's the name of a giant since I speak giant?
I mean, yeah, you recognize it as what it's a sound that could be used as a name in
Okay.
giant. Sure,
Yeah, I mean that seems like a giant name.
So we're
maybe-
officially out of combat.
Maybe he was calling out for his lover.
Yeah, you guys are now out of
Almost
combat.
certainly
Giant
he
lover.
was calling out for his lover.
False life.
That's what I
Yeah.
would do. If I
As
fell...
the Veerbeak falls to the ground, you have a moment of apprehension, waiting around, but yeah, you're good. Sorry.
If I fell in
You kinda
battle,
teeter.
I would absolutely say the name of my lover that I can't remember. The guy I love.
Provis!
Trovis! So then I would die.
You see Rolzer roll back in, smothered in blood that is both his and not his. I look like shit. I
Yo,
cast
what
false
the
life-
fuck happened to you, Roser?
I cast false life on myself for an extra 7, so I'm
Rolzer, hey buddy, hold
For an
on one
extra
sec. You look like walking death.
I'm at 7
and
total. I got 6. I get
and I hold on to him, and I cast Cure Wounds on you.
for 11. Oh,
No, I do not cast the 11 unto you. I cast the 11 unto myself, and then you walk up, and I am going to cast again.
oh, okay, cool.
Here comes the 4.
But- You also get the 11.
Hey!
There we go.
Damn.
Why not?
I'm back up to 18. I put my hand on Garoi's shoulder and say, "Thanks, I needed that."
Please do not touch me. You are covered in nasty stuff.
Oh, I raise my hands like,
Gross.
sorry. Yeah, so I killed the bear. I think he came real close to killing me, so thank you whoever got him off my back. Can we take a second?
You're welcome. No problem, Roser. What? Take a second. This is fine. What is up with this guy over here? And I go rummaging
Go
around
through
to
and-
see like what he's got on him.
I'm gonna go to
He
the
just sort of
orc
leans back
and
against
do
the
the
wall.
same.
Yeah, once it's clear Rolzer's okay, I'm gonna check back and see if any of these barrels have meat in it.
Okay. So starting with Frump,
Do you announce that that's what you're doing?
I mumble something about mead.
Yeety overhears you and follows.
He just heard mead.
okay, so starting with Frump, you're examining the Veerbeak.
Getting him ready for burial rites, you know.
Okay, yeah,
Stripping him.
he has
looking at the
not
contents.
he has not much of note on his personage outside of his giant spear, his shield, and a set of hide armor that he's wearing. Although all of it is far too big to be ably wielded by any of you guys. The three of you went back here to look through chests and stuff.
Crates,
Yes.
crates and barrels.
Yeah, mostly I'm just
I-
looking to see if those barrels are like the mead from the town, or if they're just.
I'm
barrels.
checking the orc's body.
The ogre.
Or, yeah, the ogre's
You
body.
there, ogre.
The ogre is wearing like
What's on the Shrek?
cloth and some leather bracers and
Oh, okay.
nothing else of note. Kyle, the
Gross.
barrels in the main room are not marked as mead barrels would be, but if you
Okay.
peer inside of them, one of them is half filled with salt and the other is half filled with pepper.
Okay. So they're the cooking station here.
After
That's
the
a lot of
deal-
salt and pepper.
After they all do their investigation, I see this little side tunnel up here. I was gonna like slowly, carefully make my way up there to see if there's anything of note.
Up where?
There's this little side tunnel over here.
You literally you can't just say this little side tunnel up here and
Oh.
expect me to know which part of the map you're talking about. You gotta
Near
me
the
something.
Veerbeek's. Oh, sorry. Near the Veerbeek's body, there's this little tunnel way.
this way. Okay, so you sneak up here and find a staircase leading down into a small room. Is anybody else doing anything?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of creep.
Well, not
up
you. Not you.
This way.
Not
Okay,
you.
never mind.
You walked over there to look at barrels. Is anybody else that hasn't done something like now doing something? So Grigori, I guess.
Yeah, I think Aurora's the only one.
Like I said, I take the spear and his clothes and the shield, and I start working on turning them into a makeshift
Okay,
sled.
but you're just still preparing things for. Okay, anybody else want to do anything before Klana move or Rolzer moves? I don't know. Rolzer, are you moving down into that room or?
Yeah, I'll say like, hey, there's a stairwell. We should look down here.
Well, hold on one second there, Rolzer. Perhaps maybe we should get our bearings before we trudge deeper into the place of the giant things that stab us really well in the chest.
Sounds good. I'll just take a seat right by the stairwell, waiting on you guys.
Okay, what are our buddies down here getting up to?
Yidi's literally like, as Klana searches, Yidi's just like behind him, poking his head up over his shoulder, like doing no work, but just wants to like see what's in whatever Klana's opening. That's all he does.
Okay, well, Klana, were you looking in the crates at all, or just the?
Yeah, I guess I'll poke around the crates too.
Okay, the crates contain. One of them is packed with straw that you assume is used for feeding the animals, and the other one contains torches that look like they were handmade, and they are large, Veerbeek sized, and that's all that's in those.
The goats bleed over their fallen master. Or not.
I'll be your friend now, Goats.
Goats
Don't
have
worry.
no master.
I'm gonna take care of you. Alright, so I guess after that, I'm gonna sneak up this path here and just scout it out. Basically, I'm looking to see if we're left alone
Okay, Elfira, you
in
need
either of these areas.
Klana,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
make some
around.
step checks.
I'm not gonna follow.
You're just gonna hang out in that room.
Is the cage for the goats open so that
Yes.
they could leave?
God.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I will follow.
Okay. All right.
That was his priority, was making sure the goats could get out.
Klana, you can make it up here and peer into this room. And you see that there's nothing inhabiting that room. You see a... hold on, give me a second.
I'm very loudly bumbling my way through.
That's fine.
Wondrous.
You see in that room that suspended from the ceiling by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Cluttered near the south wall here are 3 barrels, wooden casks that are bearing the heraldic symbol of good mead, which is a drinking mug made out of a cut-off section of horn with an antler handle. So you're in this room with 6 baskets rigged to the ceiling through an elaborate series of ropes and pulleys, and the casks, and then you can also see a rough-hewn tunnel in the wall over here.
Okay. I kind of mentally send out to Heedy, just instinctually, and just the mead. And
Yidi comes
But-
sprinting, like,
if rolls are-
Steve, you just tell me how that
Slipping
works.
on the ice.
Yidi does not stop, so whatever
It's not
timeline
icy.
that
It's
requires.
not icy. You just come running around the corner and
Oh yeah.
barrel past these guys into the room and find
Yep.
yourself
Yeah,
standing.
I would have. Rolzer would have walked out to join everybody when Grigori said, "Hey, wait," and I just see them all
I
dash
thought you
off.
said you were going to sit by the stairs.
All
That's
right,
in
I
fact
don't
what
care.
he did say.
Yeah, you said Rolzer took a seat by the stairs and
All right,
waited.
never mind.
so I'll snoop through the baskets, just
The baskets are up on the ceiling, like out of reach.
Oh, okay.
On a series of ropes and pulleys.
All right, then
You can't lower them.
Then I'm gonna just peek through here and see what I can see. I guess.
Okay, you see a staircase over here, and you see in the middle of the room a large. You can make out the bottom half of a large rectangular stone slab, and you can sort of see some what looks like drawings or inscriptions on this wall over here.
Okay. Do we? Well, no, we shouldn't stop now.
I'm just gonna be standing on the wall and observing what is probably Yeety on his knees crying in front of the mead.
Yeah, Yeety is like, he's at the mead, and he's like, kind of like caressing it to be like, does this seem fine? Like he's inspecting it, and then like he realizes, okay, yes, it seems like it's fine. He sort of leans up against it, and then like lets out a big sigh and rolls his head like kind of up, and like you can tell like his eyes are getting a little watery.
I wanna kiss you all over.
All right.
I guess.
Are they?
I
Have
guess
they
with
been lowered?
nobody-
The barrels?
No, Kyle didn't lower the barrels.
The barrels or the baskets? Or are they all suspended?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought these barrels were.
Those barrels are on the ground. The baskets.
Oh, okay,
are
okay.
Okay.
Elfira, you can begin to lower them if you would like to. Klana,
Yeah, I'll start lower the baskets.
Okay. Are you gonna just lower them all one by one?
Yeah.
Okay. The
Roll
first
a Constitution saving throw.
Oh God.
For boredom.
It's a very slow crank.
Yeah, the first couple
Hashtag relatable.
contain some mundane animal husbandry type things. You find a pair of sheep shears. You find some milk pails. You find some bristle brushes. You also find several bags of grain and oats that you assume the Veerbeek pilfered. But then one of the baskets that you bring down has a shimmer to it as it drops in front of you, and inside you find 72 silver, 344 copper, a pink moss agate, a healer's kit, a hunting trap, and a bag that contains 10 silvered sling stones.
Nice.
That's a nice little haul.
So I'm going to post that to 10 towns, just what all this stuff is, so that you can see
All the
that
goodies.
easily.
Apparently, all the other schools, like Ipsy and stuff, are
Should we
all crossing
divvy
over,
this up?
and we're like the only ones that's not now. So we went from being the safest to the most not safe. Great.
Well, that'll happen, Shelb.
All right, what else is occurring?
Do I hear anyone go into that room?
I don't think
Like-
anyone's gone into that room yet.
Okay, then I'm still. Maybe I'll just sit there and send a message to Klana. You guys find anything cool yet? I'm still just sitting here.
Find anything
Rolzer,
cool?
are you still sitting over there?
I almost got killed. Did you find anything cool at least?
You guys find the mead?
Yeah, we found the mead and
the barrels. You
looks like a touch of treasure.
you
not
do
too
notice
bad.
that one of the barrels is far lighter than you think it should be.
Is
you
it
notice almost
is it
medium-
tapped? Can I tell if like
It is.
it is
and
tapped?
If you
Okay.
inspect further, it is bone dry. One of these casks.
Oh, it's totally bone dry, like nothing
One of
in it
these
at
is
all.
one of these is depleted. Yes.
Okay. Are the other two untapped?
Yes.
Okay, Yeety's pretty disappointed to discover that fact.
Yeety's like, I failed you. Just caresses and holds onto the empty one.
Rolzer, are you still over here?
If I hear voices, I'll start making my way towards them.
Rolzer,
Yeety.
do you hear my voices?
Are you responding, or are you just walking towards him, Dan?
If I hear voices from here, I'm going to come down this stairwell.
That's not where you hear voices from. You hear voices from here.
Oh, then I'll go back to Grigori.
That's
Literally
Rory
Grigori
yelling at you.
Yeah.
So I'll go back to Grigori and be like,
Well,
"Hey,
he can't see where Grigori is.
Okay.
I just follow his
Rolzer.
voice back where I heard it from because I just went down.
Will
the
you
hallway.
will you do me a favor? Will you grab a hold of this rope with me?
Roser would usually say no, but you just healed him, so he begrudgingly, like, sure. I grab a rope.
Okay, cool. Now, on 2, we are going to pull and start pulling this thing out to the side. Ready? 1, 2.
I do
1, 2.
I do my
1,
best to help.
2. As we attempt to pull this thing out the way we came. This
Okay,
not
where-
the way we came, but like this way. Out over here. Where I
Okay.
can see that it's a hallway large enough for him.
Okay,
to go.
so you guys are down here dragging this corpse.
Yep.
Are you going this way?
Yep, I'm taking it outside.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything? Or you...
I'll
Are
just
you
send a
guys-
message back to Klana. Gregory and I are taking some stuff from the Veerbeeg outside. Just
You're
FYI.
carrying its body, Dan.
All right, keep an
Oh,
eye
we
out.
are? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, you're helping him
carrying
with the
the
funeral
body outside.
rites.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna peek around this, like, go through this tunnel because we've been being loud enough that I don't think there's anything right next to us that's gonna see.
All right, Kyle. So you walk into a what you can now see clearly is a tomb. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block that is 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. And what you saw on the far wall, you can now see wraps around the west, north, and eastern walls of the chamber. And they are pictographs that are depicting the tale of a Veerbeeg tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra. So it's a whole
Dang.
illustration of a chieftain figure you can identify leading their tribe to settle in Icewind Dale. They're shown fighting off terrible monsters to establish their lands, and then a peaceful time in their new home. And
Ended abruptly.
if you study, do you spend any amount of time like going over?
Yeah,
it?
I'm pretty interested. Also, is this like a tomb with an opening, or is this just like a big old slab?
There's a big slab on top of a big slab. It's two separate pieces, right? You can tell that the lid should theoretically slide off. If you study these pictographs like closely, you notice that the chieftain image amongst them is repeatedly seen wielding what appears to be a wand and casting what appears to be a mighty spell. Grigori and Rolzer, you are continuing to drag.
I think there might be some decent grave robbing to be had here once, once we're done.
Edie kind of follows in. Oh,
Firing-
great, grave robbing. I don't know how I feel about
Yeah.
that.
I'll wander into.
Okay. You guys are still moving out of the cave here, carrying the Veerbeeg?
I
I-
guess.
Okay.
Just to like right here. Just to leave him in the middle of the opening.
Yeah, you get out there, and
I'm just keeping an eye out for anything weird when we do that.
there's not really room for me to do this, but to the south, from the south, you see a figure approaching through the snow. And as they draw near, you see that it is another Veerbeeg, bearing a too wide smile on her misshapen face. She is clutching a spear in one hand and using her other arm to cradle a wicker basket that you can see is glinting with shiny bits. And as she approaches, she sees the bundle that you guys are carrying and looks at you and goes, "Dog?"
Rolzer, run back inside now.
Yeah, I
I
immediately drop what we're
sprint
doing and we haul ass.
Immediately.
He had a heart attack.
Fuck.
Hauling ass.
Uh,
While I'm hauling ass,
As I come
message,
in, I yell, guys, we've got company. The
we have
spouse
another
came
beer
home."
beat.
Do we hear the yelling from where we're at?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not very
Make a
far away. You
motherfucking
hear,
ruckus.
you don't necessarily hear the words, but you hear.
Can I hear the direction the yelling's coming from? Like
You
from
can hear
where
the
I am?
you can hear the general direction through the cave, and you can. I mean, it's pretty
Direction?
directed because it's in a cave.
Okay. I run
and-
whatever direction that is.
Yeah, and you also like you can tell that they're panicked, but not necessarily more than that.
Yeah.
And let's roll initiative again, I guess.
All right.
Woo!
And we
Unless
are
you want
so
to stop it before this combat and pick up
No.
next week, or do people want to run?
Can we take like a 5 or 10 real quick?
We can take
Yeah, if we can take 5, I can keep running.
we haven't. Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't taken a break at all. But let's get this initiative rolled.
Okay.
Terrible.
Do you want to make like a break between? Does it help? I guess it doesn't matter. We have enough breaks because people are talking. I started trying to remember to do that. I'm gonna start trying to remember to do that in my campaign when people like need to put roles into the chat to like put a bunch of dashes or something to give myself a break between all the roles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we can try to remember to do that, I feel like it helps me. I don't know if you care, Steve, but I feel like it helps me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom myself then real quick.
I'm pretty inebriated right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm drinking this wine. Yeah, I've almost killed a bottle. I'm drinking it way faster than I realized.
Al, what's
Take
your,
we
what's your
probably won't get that
dexterity?
much fun.
My dexterity is 16.
Well, +3.
Yeah, +3.
Okay, so. Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
First.
Have you been writing down initiative?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I think I need to start doing it that way.
I've got this.
I've tried like
This
3.
little thing that's had like a number of
Yeah,
initiative.
that's perfect.
This
I've
is my
tried like
second or third piece of initiative paper.
right. I've tried like 3 different initiative like tools online. I haven't liked any of them, so I might just like print off. There's probably like a really well done pre-made form someone did or something, and I might just print some off, double-sided or something.
I might. Yeah, there's better ways to do it, but I don't know. I've always just liked writing it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and
Yeah, dude.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm fucking drunk. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. The last bottle of wine, the last 2 bottles of wine I've opened have not been V. Lantinori. They've been the other wine, and this wine is so good that I'm just like, ah.
Super drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that before.
That's all right. It will make tomorrow suck because Emily works and I have to be a dad all day.
And here I was thinking,
Super fun.
oh man, I'm glad I didn't die today. Second, Veerbeak starts rolling in.
Don't worry,
Whoa.
you
Yeah,
still
I'm
have a
out of,
chance
like-
to die.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I have 1 spell slot left.
I
have.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I have Eldritch Blast, so it's like I'm gonna run and gun hard.
Yeah. I'm like kind of, and I don't know how to put it. I'm not excited for one of my characters to die, but I'll be really fucking cool with it when it happens because there are so many classes I want to play and so many ideas I have for characters that I'm just like, if a character dies, I'm gonna be just totally cool with it. Like,
yeah, I just didn't want rules to end there. I was like, I have a backup character I really want to roll at some point.
Well, I will. All the character ideas I have in my head are very like just like a structure of a character, and so
Yeah,
like
same.
I'll have them somehow be part of my character, my previous character. You know what I mean? Like related to them somehow, in some way. And they'll continue that like spirit at the very least, probably. But
yeah. I have like framework for 2 other ones, and I have one who I've like actually put a lot of thought into. Like,
nice.
if he's not a backup character, I'll run a campaign with this 3rd character eventually.
Yeah.
Because I really want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan, are you taking your temperature?
Not feeling good, bud.
Sorry.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I've started feeling kind of questionable, and it's making me nervous.
I'll tell you guys this. I had
I did-
two things happen over the last year that I was like, man, it seems like I've got COVID, and I just super didn't. So
Yeah, no, this isn't the first time that I've
yeah.
had like concerns, but it also might be because I just got up to go to the bathroom and get a beer, and I realized that the fucking heat in this apartment was set to 72. I
That's
don't know why.
aggressive.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I feel really hot, and then I took the
Because it
headphones off
is.
and
I
heard
noticed that you were a little flush.
Yeah.
You did.
Because
Yeah.
it fucking
my
is.
face is usually red too, but the
Not
doctors say
not like that.
the doctors say I have acne rosacea.
Nice. I got me a good old case. You can't see it. I'm too whited out. But stress-induced psoriasis. That's just
Yeah.
a perpetual thing I have for the rest of my
Oh,
life. so
I
that's
get
fun.
stress
That
acne.
sucks.
Yeah. M has like
Yeah, I-
hormonal cystic acne. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
because M was on the same thing that they recommended for me, the clindamycin phosphate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
She had to
Yeah.
go off of it because
It dries the fuck up out of your skin, and it's not like great.
yeah.
You know what's fucked up? Growing up, we were told all of our lives that if you had like weird-looking skin, you were ugly, and every single one of us is some of the most handsome people I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
my
yeah.
favorite-
What the
My
fuck
favorite
is up
thing
with
is-
that?
My favorite thing is that I'm largely unconcerned with it. It's always a little striking when somebody mentions it. Like I remember I saw Shelby's dad when I was living with Kyle and Shelby, and I hadn't seen him in forever, and he the first thing he said to me was like, "Oh, get a sunburn recently?" And I was like, "No, that's just what my face looks like." So like there are moments like that, and I
Right.
mostly don't worry about it. But like way too often, I'll go over to my parents for dinner and get like a text from my mother the next day that's like, "Have you considered going back to the doctor about your skin?" And I'm always like, "Why are you so fucking concerned about it?"
Yeah. What the hell? The thing is like it's noticed by you 10 times more than it's noticed by anybody else. You know what I mean? Like
That's the thing.
even
I really
as
don't know.
teenagers, like it was
I-
like nobody fucking notices. Like
They've done studies on that. No one actually pays attention to other people. Like
they
that's like
literally
a thing.
they literally don't.
Yeah, we are some self-absorbed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's why Facebook exists.
Ooh, Facebook.
Social validation.
Steve, are you off of Snapchat?
I'm off everything.
Okay, my man.
I don't have anything.
I'm on
Shelby the
Snapchat,
other day.
but
Shelby
only
the other day told
for
Kyle
one thing.
to ask us if we had seen some picture she posted, and I was like, "There's absolutely no way that I could have." Unless you
Yeah.
like sent it to me directly or put it in the Discord. Like I don't have.
Are you on Reddit still?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm really not on like general Reddit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I
know
go
what you mean.
and I don't really like. I use Reddit pretty much as like a headline aggregation site to keep up on things as they come out. I post on Reddit occasionally. I post on Reddit. I was posting the other day in the Monster Hunter Rise review thread
Yeah.
on our games because people were asking questions that I was like, I can answer these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll occasionally. That's really all I do is
I
tell
had like
people.
I had
how to
quit
play
Reddit
video
for a year, and now I'm back on it again. And I'm like, man, I need to quit it again. That was great. When I had quit Reddit for a year, I literally the only thing I had was Snapchat for a single thread that I used Snapchat for, and it was
I've been
great.
thinking of like I don't know if I would get rid of Reddit, but I've been thinking of trying to like actively avoid using it
the
outside
only
of
thing I let myself use Reddit for in that year was searching IT issues.
Yeah.
For my
That's
job.
it's a great.
I used it for
resource
my
that.
job, and that was the only thing. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was just fantastic. I
Yeah, I don't know.
definitely had
It's a
I
great
had less
resource.
insight.
for work.
I had less insight into some things like, you know, games and things like that, but like the trade-off felt worth it to me.
Yeah.
Just to
I don't
have
know.
less information coming at me.
I think I already have like enough of a cutout of the information I'm not interested in, you know?
Yeah.
And I mostly use Reddit these days to keep up on game news.
Yep.
Keep up on movie news and find video memes because it's much faster to find like funny videos on TikTok Cringe or YouTube Haiku than it is to like sift through YouTube. And I don't want to get TikTok, you know what I mean?
No.
But there's some decently entertaining content on TikTok,
Oh, of
so I
course.
second-handedly absorb it through Reddit. And like, I wouldn't want to be away with that. I too much appreciate some of the like short form comedy stuff that people are doing with video.
Have you
yeah, for sure.
seen YouTube Haiku? That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
I
That's a
just
great thing.
just
Yeah, didn't he just?
Did you say
I
YouTube
think he
Haiku?
just,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I heard TikTok.
I check YouTube
literally.
Haiku.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely lost like some like channels that I appreciated quitting Reddit for that year. And I mean, yet again, I'm back on Reddit, but I don't know. It was very weird because at that point I'd quit just about all social media, and it like felt like it was 8 years ago or something. And I just like, there were things I didn't know about, and people would tell me about stuff. I'd be like, oh, that sounds cool. Like, and I don't know. That was kind of a nice, I might do it. I should do it again. I'm going to do it again. It was great.
I don't think getting rid of Reddit would have the same benefit for me, because I get what you're saying, but I like that about, this is one of the things I've said to a number of people regarding my stoppage of social media is just use Shelby as another example. Like, Shelby does macrame and stuff all the time, right? And now, like, Shelby has to show those to me and tell me about those in a personal interaction with me. It's not me just passively absorbing that she did it and remarking silently to myself that, oh, that's pretty cool, you know? What's going on there, Frump?
I'm giving you the rock on because I have the same feelings as you do.
Yeah. So I just realized that like Instagram and Facebook specifically, at least, Snapchat to a lesser degree, I think, but those two specifically, I was just like, I'm passively engaging with people on the things that they do, and that's the kind of stuff I'm still interested in getting the quick line on. Like, oh shit, they're making this movie, and being the guy that would tell someone like you, hey man.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm not interested in having anymore.
Yes. I like having that kind of information, but
because I figured out, like, if I have access to a quick line, what it does for me is like I check it often enough, whatever. But like, I don't know. I have so little time in my days, it feels like, that I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want the quick line. Like, if it matters, somebody will talk about it around me, and I just need to fill my day with like my hobbies and the things I want to get done, because I don't know. It feels like I just never have enough time to do the things I want to do.
My two primary hobbies these days are playing video games and watching shows and movies, so I keep up on what options or things I should be.
I think I'm gonna start woodworking.
Huh?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
I'm gonna build a tote shelf for Emily. I'm gonna build like a giant 20 tote shelf for Emily. And
if you ever need anything, let me know, because my dad does it in our garage is basically
a wood shop.
He made it into a wood shop. He's got like he custom built.
I mean, that's how my mom is too. She's a carpenter, so
he's not. He custom built like an attachment for his wood saw table for the shop vac to just suck up all the sawdust automatically. He redid their whole bathroom himself. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, like redid the whole thing, and everybody that has seen it has been like, this you could charge people to do this for him. And he was like, I could, but it would take me way too long.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
It took me forever. It's an unacceptable time frame for somebody that's
That's awesome. Yeah, I want to start with just like, building some basic stuff, but this tabletop for my desk is like the cheapest possible tabletop I could buy that had good up and down legs. So the entire idea has been that this tabletop's getting replaced with like a nice hardwood that I was going to build myself. So I need to start working towards those skills, because I want to do it like by the end of 2022 at least. So
that's a good time frame.
Or
should I say that's a good timetable?
Frump was temperature check okay?
Yeah, 97.4. I appreciate you checking in, KP. I've been feeling like cockadookey for the past like 24
I'm
hours.
sorry,
So
bud.
still have all of my taste and stuff. Just my lungs feel like, hey, guess what?
Cockadookie.
You don't feel good. Yeah, cockadookey. Steve, to your point, one thing that I learned pretty quickly when I went out to school in New York was that if I had something important to say it in person. And if you can't say it in person, then over the phone, or now we have video chat, which is, a
Pretty good.
less active, 93% effective in person.
Yep.
And so I used social media for an entire year just to post a haiku and a word of the day, and to stay in touch with, these fuckers.
Right. Yeah, I am incredibly grateful for the decluttering. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God,
I do not think about, like, there was a period leading up to me actually pulling the trigger on getting off where I was like,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what?
So, there was a little concern with, like, is this going to be really hard? Am I gonna like struggle not having this?
Right? And then you do, and it's like
very quickly just was not thinking about it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people would
I had
ask
the same
me like, oh, did you see what Tyler posted today? And I'd have a minute where I'd be like, what do you mean?
What are you even talking about? Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, no,
That's
on
how I
Instagram.
felt with Facebook. Reddit was harder than that, I think, because Reddit's much more information stream and less of like a bullshit stream.
I view Reddit way differently. I know that, like,
I absolutely understand why you view Reddit differently, and it is different, but it's still very much social media.
That's what I was getting at. Okay.
Yeah.
I know how people could make the argument that in a very empirical sense it is social media. However, I would strongly make the argument that if I'm looking at anything opinionated from anybody, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know. I don't have any bit of information about them. And, like,
It
yes,
still has the same problem of all social media, though, where it reinforces your already existing opinions.
But I don't
do
know.
that. Yes.
I spend a lot of time. Every time I go to our politics, I go to our conservative. You know what I mean? Like,
Even though it does that, I don't think that's what makes social media social media. Like, that's not the criteria.
I think that's
to make
the
it
worst
social
part
media.
of social media. It's not what makes social media social media. It's the part
Right.
that I am.
So I don't think
It's the
like,
part
just
that I am
because
trying to
Reddit
remove
is
from my
like
life
that,
the most, so that I can be better at understanding other people's
I
points
don't
of
consider
views and
Reddit
stuff.
social media.
I don't think that.
in the capacity
Reddit
that
is
most
totally
people,
social media, 100%.
in the capacity that most people use it.
I don't think that going on Reddit and browsing the front page of, like, here's the new expansions and video game trailers that released today is necessarily like a negative. I mean, I guess
I'm not saying every interaction's negative. That's not what I'm arguing.
Yeah, I just really don't think
I think Reddit's significantly less negative than Facebook and other places, but it's also an echo chamber in a lot of ways. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. I understand that, but I also don't. I don't really engage.
Right,
with
but that's not what makes it social media.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
not saying that is the only criteria to be a social media.
I'm with you, Steve, on I view it as a different type. Like, I don't view Reddit as social media. I respect, understand, acknowledge, and can see how Reddit is in fact social media. I have a different classification in my own zeitgeist for what social media is, and to me and my usage, Reddit is more of a thread platform. It's a thread communication platform. Yes, it is social media.
Like a
And
You
for
realize
me-
those threads are chosen by the people on that platform. That's why it's social
Absolutely.
media.
I understand how
Like,
Reddit works. I understand how it
yeah.
is echo chamber. You choose
Yeah.
the threads that you want. I respect that. I
Yeah.
understand that. I acknowledge that. That is true.
That's
and
what
for
makes it.
me-
It's like YouTube is social media. Like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
same thing. It is an
Yeah.
opportunity for people socially to share media. For some reason, for me, it's still in a different classification, kind of to Steve's point.
I totally
Like,
get it. That's like to me, like Facebook and those kinds of things were social media, but
Mhm.
that's not what social media is. Like, that's too limiting for what social media is, you know? Like,
I absolutely understand. I view it as
Like to a certain
similarly to how like I understand that cigarettes are addicting. I've never been addicted to cigarettes.
we need to go back and reclass
that.
like GeoCities forums as social media too. Then I think
and I
think-
would agree that I think that's probably social media, you know? MySpace, the original MySpace, when like everybody was
MySpace is
basically had their own
definitely
blog. Like,
MySpace is definitely social
Yeah.
media, but I'm talking more about like I think there's a firm distinction between like anonymous forum-based enterprises than like I'm attaching my face and name and identity to this page. You know,
Yeah.
like MySpace, I would call one.
I get
Yes,
that
so-
as a distinction. Yeah, I don't think that distinction's required to be social media, but I definitely get that distinction.
And
I think Reddit's
know-
a lot better than Facebook. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
arguing.
I know there are communities on Reddit that are very much like a bunch of people sitting around telling each other the same shit that they've all already decided they believe. You know
That's
what I mean?
like most of Reddit.
But that's what
my-
I'm saying. Is
yeah.
I don't go on that. I go on the
Mhm.
subreddit where they're like, "Here's the new Suicide 2 trailer," and I'm like, "Okay,"
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah,
you know,
and there are
but-
people on Facebook that don't engage with the poisonous parts of Facebook. Like like there really is like healthy things to be had from all these things. And I'm
Yeah.
not arguing that you like if you're on Reddit that's a bad decision. That's not what I'm saying, you know? Like I'm just saying Reddit is social media and there's a lot of reasons to not engage with it if you don't want to. There's a whole bunch of healthy reasons to not engage with it. Regardless of where you even are on it. There's just healthy reasons not engage with it.
It's a tool, and like a lot of other tools throughout history, it's how it's wielded.
People don't understand. YouTube is the best example of people don't understand how this information is getting in front of them. And YouTube is fucking dangerous in a lot of ways. Like
That series that Dave talked about a few months ago, I listened to the whole thing about that person becoming like just going down the YouTube algorithms and
Yeah.
everything like that. It completely changed my already pretty good understanding of how these platforms operate. It just updated my understanding of it, and it was really well done.
they want to maximize engagement. They want to keep you on the website.
Speaking
Oh
of
my God.
maximizing engagement,
Yeah.
looks like we got ourselves a new engagement coming up, eh?
yeah, I
Are
don't
you
know.
hinting at something, or are we talking about D&D?
I was to say, there's a very big marauder coming
Oh,
up from
wow.
Five Hole over there.
What was the third thing you got?
The spinach feta
Oh, they're doing food.
breadsticks with marinara and
Do you
ranch.
want to call it here, Steve, or do you want to try to get through this engagement?
I wouldn't mind calling it. I also wouldn't mind trying to get through this encounter. I mean, I think after this encounter, we're calling it. So we're either
Yeah.
looking at running this fight now and then calling it, or leaving on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
With Gregorian rolls are running away.
I'm either playing
Can we run
Dungeons and
this right
Dragons
now?
right now or Monster Hunter right now. So like
Well,
I
I
don't
don't know
really
where
care.
So
Yeah.
Kyle, I hear him
I'm
in the
happy
background.
either
He's talking
way.
to
That's
Shelly.
what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
I'm back. I just had a
You're good, dude.
we got a Domino's order go to the wrong.
no, that's okay.
Yeah. So I-
Gotta feed his cats. I still have 1 2/3 beers to get through for this Oberon 6-pack that I got specifically for tonight.
Excellent.
I'm logging into my router and I'm blocking Reddit and Google News. I need to get off of those two things. I spend too
Good
much
for you, man.
time
Proud of
looking
you for
at
taking healthy choices in your life.
aggregation on those two things.
Jen, is that a bow?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm
God
logging
looks
into
damn
my
it.
thing.
good.
Fuck.
I got it from
I'm
a restaurant
good.
called Wow Bao.
Nice.
I saw the container you were eating out of before. Were there green peppers in there?
No, it was Kung Pao chicken.
God damn it.
Brendan
I do know how to make bao. It's
voice.
just it's a lot of work.
It is. It is a lot of work.
Okay, are we doing this?
I believe so.
I would like to, yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Por
Fire.
favor, y gracias.
With favor.
Ophira is up first.
With favor.
Is my hunter's mark still? It would end at the end of the encounter, right? Or
Yeah, I doubt I would magically fly to the Veerbeeg.
Well, she has.
I mean, it's like
She has
concentration
it for
for
up
an
to
hour.
an hour. I think you still have it. I don't think
Okay.
you guys have spent an hour wandering around post conclusion of the fight, and I don't think. I mean, the fight from when you cast it to when it ended was a matter of minutes, not a matter of.
Okay.
So.
Not a matter of 2.5 hours.
It's not in the cave yet, is it?
No.
Okay. I guess I'll move.
Grigori and I are just like hauling ass and screaming.
Shit.
We got company.
I'll move here to the actually is that sure that's enough, right?
I'll delete the dead guys because that guy's dead.
Thank you. And the bear. Thank you.
Leave the bear.
Leave the bear. Take the cannoli.
Are you done, Jen? Or...
Yeah, I'm just making sure I can move there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move there.
Klana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, let's do. I'll kind of try to take a hiding position here to where I can pop up shot
Okay, is that it then?
from there. Yeah. I got a 10 for stealth,
Yeety.
whatever that's worth.
All right. Did I heard it come from this direction, right?
Yeah, down this way.
Okay. So 5, 15,
Should have just headed back to my goat
20,
fortress.
25, 30. I guess I would dash. Excuse me. And I'm hearing, yeah, I would just keep dashing towards these guys because I'm very worried about them. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Can I interrupt you for just a second, Alec?
Do.
Just because.
Yeah, what?
How far? Never mind. It can wait till after Alec's turn.
That's my
Okay.
turn. I dashed.
That's Alex's turn,
Yeah.
so what's up?
How far are you letting me and Grigori run back into the caves? Like, how much distance did you let us cover before we went back in initiative order? Are we starting at like the lip of the cave?
That's starting where I started.
Grigori got, it looks like about 30 feet in.
It
So
was 25. I moved my 25.
about 30, yeah. So Rolzer, if you were here, you should probably be
Yeah, I can.
5, 10, 15,
No,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like here.
Okay.
Father Grigori, speaking of.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to harness my divine power to get another first level spell slot back.
Okay.
That's a helpful.
And then I will be casting the guiding bolt of the first level.
What is the... Okay.
What is the what?
I was just the harness divine power.
Bonus action.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And boom. Casting on that VTT. Natural 20s.
Ooh.
Damn.
So 29 points of radiant damage.
God damn.
Ew.
The fuck, dude? What the hell?
I
And the
rolled
next
poorly
attack
on that.
has advantage.
Okay, yeah, it is a large and blazing ball of guiding light that slams into this
Father Grigori has enough
right?
of this shit.
right in the head, burning away some of the hair on her scalp and leaving her angry and slightly glowing.
That was a Shin Hadouken.
I back up and I kind of hide in one of the crypt
niches.
alcoves.
Okay. All right. The Veerbeeg, having lost sight of you and being unable to fit into the hallway that you took,
Launch this massive attack, then meekly hide.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I would do.
I think that's our best bet with this thing.
I'm fucking Krillin in this campaign, okay? I'm not trying to be Goku.
God, then who am I?
Yeah, Vegeta.
Ah!
No, I'm ineffective.
It's-
Yeety
Coming in
hasn't
this
even.
cave.
Yeety doesn't even realize there's like a verbiage. Like.
yeah. Oh,
Ah!
you see charging up to the mouth of the cave, another Veerbeeg that has come searching for Rolzer, who she could still see. Rolzer, she makes
I'm gonna die.
a furious two-handed stab at you.
Didn't kill you the first time.
19 hits.
I get you the second time. Not a good face.
21.
Yes.
Roser's gonna fucking die, bro.
I'm gonna die.
How does dying work?
Well, I have 18 health. How much damage is being done?
What did I just
21.
21.
Bruh.
Oh. That. Yo, you have 18 health? Oh no. Okay, it doesn't insta give because it has to be double the live health.
Yep. It
So
has
it'd
to be
double-
enough.
It'd have to be 36.
Okay.
It has to
Yeah.
take you from to 0 back up to your total max HP.
Total max
With
HP.
that
Oh
five.
yeah.
Which is
Yep.
25 for me. Okay.
So if it had done 46 points of damage, you would have been insta dead.
Regardless, Roser's having a very bad day.
Yeah, it's,
Christ.
Okay.
Yo, but thanks for helping drag that body out.
Jesus Christ.
I told you to run.
I did. I ran further than you, technically.
Just not as well.
All right. So yeah, it hits you and you fall unconscious after you are once again big stabbed by a Veerbeeg. Your second spear wound. And now it's your turn. And that means a death save.
Oh, Jesus.
Give us another one of those nat 20s.
It's a nat 20.
are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
My
Nat 20.
man.
Okay. You're back up at 1 HP then.
Man, too.
Full turn.
I can't move
Man,
or I'm gonna
too
die.
angry to die.
Time for
I take
the
it back.
Full turn.
performance.
Jesus
If
Christ.
you're
Dan, what are you doing? You have a full turn.
I'm Eldritch blasting her right in the face because if I run, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you can disengage and then stand up and then still have 15 feet to move.
I'll disengage and then do that. Then.
Oh, you should have gone with the Eldritch Blast to the face.
I want to give myself at least something, and I'll just run
So
up
that
by
you know
Edie.
that you can move away from it. You don't
Yeah, I'm gonna.
have an option for it. I'm not like I don't
No,
want
no,
to.
no. I'd rather if I can move without taking a hit. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Go back to my 1 health point.
Ophira.
I need fucking help.
I still don't really see the thing.
Well, you hear a lot of screaming and commotion coming from down here.
Oh, okay. All right, then I will move. Here. That's 30 feet.
Okay.
And then
You don't have a line of sight.
I guess not. Then I'll move closer. Here. And my turn.
All right, Klana.
All right, I guess we'll see what the fuss is about. Go 1, 2. Oh, no. Go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Roller's just like,
I got an idea. All right. I'm gonna chuck my oil flask at this guy.
Okay.
It's a lady.
It's a ranged attack.
From this correct is a lady.
All right, at this lady, let's get inspired. Hey. That's a little better. Does a 15 do it?
Yes.
Okay. So she's all oiled up now.
Okay. What is that?
So that makes it so if any fire damage gets done to her, the next 2 times it adds 5 extra fire damage.
Okay.
And is there anything else with it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't do anything else.
Speaking of fire damage, then it's Yigi's turn.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna use I'm gonna use a bonus action to kind of get. Well, yeah, my bonus action to get over there and just kind of
Okay.
tuck myself away for a shot, and then just mentally tell Yidi to hit her with some fire.
Yeah, good thing you did, because Yeety had another idea in mind, and he wouldn't have known any better.
Yidi's turn.
Kyle knows Yeety well. Yeah, Yeety, hearing this mental alert to hit it with fire for some reason, goes, well, okay, and fires a
advantage,
firebolt.
right?
What's that?
This has advantage because this is the first attack since Brendan's guiding light. So this has advantage.
Oh, is it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Sure
Cool.
is. Sure does.
Oh,
And
I didn't need my
he fires a firebolt.
inspiration.
Good thing it
Well,
has
not
advantage.
attack though.
Wow. Okay. You know what? Could use an inspiration. Oh, thank God. I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 1. So,
Hey.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So 1d10 plus 5, right?
That is the one. Yeah. No, not plus 5. Because I can't add my charisma score yet. That is a 9.
No, Kyle's
So
away.
we get the plus 5 from
I'm
the-
sorry. Yeah, plus 5 for Kyle.
So
Yep.
14 total.
14.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the firebolt connects and does a little extra sizzling because of the oil on the veer beak and the veer beak.
There's a
Burns up
sizzle
a
in
little
my
bit.
pizzle.
Father Grigori.
As I said, there's a sizzle in my pizzle.
I don't like that.
Yeah. You should go get that
But
checked
I-
out by a
but I
trained
said
medical professional.
5, 10, 20. Ooh, I see you. Oof. Not a lot to work off of here. So we're gonna go with Toll in the Dead time. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
13.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Did I say he?
Yeah, you
She.
did.
She needs to.
19.
Thank you. Oh,
So
okay. Cool.
succeed.
Yep. Nothing fucking happens.
Happens then. You told the dead, but the Veerbeeg completely ignores it.
Yep. And
Probably
I
because of
just
the
keep on
fire.
moving a little closer. That's fine. I'm trying to make my way over to stuff. I'm done. It's my turn.
Thanks. Oh god.
I'm out of spell slots. Like
Hmm. Edie just lit the Veerbeeg on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Can't imagine
these
he's too happy.
Man. Rolzer, you should be really dead. I forgot these things get multi-attack, so I only made one attack last time,
Oh,
but
jeez.
It did 21 damage with one strike.
sure did. Remember, I took 18 points of damage off of 2 hits with half damage. So
I think it's going to come up and in a blind rage at the loss of its lover and the damage being done to it, it's going to stab at both of you, one each. So let's go left to right. Rolzer. I believe a 22 hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor Rose just keeps getting knocked out and just.
Ugh.
15.
Negative 14.
Yeah. Doesn't instigate. It does knock you unconscious again, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Yeety. Oh boy, does a 10 hit? I don't think so.
No. AC is
Jesus
16
Christ.
still.
Stands over here. No, right to left. Right
Still
to
got that mage armor,
I
boy.
rolled a 16 for you. I rolled a 4 for Yeety. I'm sorry. It's how the dice fall.
Oh fuck.
So that one, do you still have mage armor?
I do.
Yeah. So that
8
one
hours.
goes glancing off the mage armor to the
Oh,
side
okay,
and
also
into
it's
Rolls are
also-
dealing another and into the air next to
Steve, I'll have a backup. I'll have a backup story
As it
tomorrow.
as it
It's
lets
fine.
out
I'll
a,
just start working on my backup character now.
as it lets out. Man, I'm sorry, you just found yourself in ambush position twice. You got bear ambushed and then
But to be fair, you kicked the shit out of the bear, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
You
real.
did. You sure did. Did you have like hellish rebuke or something? Isn't
Yeah,
that a
I
thing you
hellish
can do?
rebuked
he's
it.
already
Like,
used it. Yeah.
I was
That's how we
You
killed the
can't
bear.
take reactions when you get
That's
knocked
embarrassing.
unconscious.
Rolzer, we need a death save.
That's
I'm not
embarrassing.
I'm not getting another nat 20.
Boo.
Bear.
14.
Okay, so that counts as a success.
Yeah.
Better than the alternative.
Ophira.
I can move backwards, right? 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move.
No, only forwards. You know the rules.
I didn't know like if I had to turn around and move, you know. And then gonna shoot at it with my bow.
You're gonna move the mark to a
Ah,
lady.
fuck that.
Hunter's mark.
Oh shit.
You just,
Okay.
as a bonus action, can move it to him. So
Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, I'll move it to him.
You keep calling him him. That's why it's so mad. You
Her.
beat the shit out of me.
I'm sorry. 20
that hits. So it's 1d8
and a 1d6.
plus 1d6 plus 2.
9. 10.
Okay. All right.
A 7 and then a 1.
You
Double
land
digits, though.
a pretty solid arrow through the Veerbeeg's armor into its body, its chest, its boob, I guess, specifically.
Oh, my giant bosom!
And now it's Kalana's turn. Kyle? Kyle, we can't hear you.
Oh, is it my turn now?
It is Kyle, yes.
Mhm.
All right. So, pop my little noggin out the side here,
Pop the noggin.
and pull out my side blades. Ooh. Nat 20.
Ooh.
And 19.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
So both hit. One of them's a critical.
Yep. But does sneak attack damage get critted?
I don't think so.
Plus, I don't think you have
Wait.
sneak attack.
I think it does.
Does it?
Yeah, so for critting, it doesn't double the roll. It whatever dice you roll, you get a doubling of those dice.
Okay, so I don't roll extra. I just roll normally and then double the dice rolls.
No. You roll the double amount of those dice.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
roll all those
the
dice
extra.
twice. So, like,
Yeah.
you get 2d6 for the sneak attack instead of 1d6.
Well, I get 2d6 for the sneak attack right now. So it's
4d6
4
for the sneak attack, yeah.
dopeness.
I suspect this thing is about to die unless Kyle rolls really bad.
Turns out it's got like 300 HP because it's just upset over the loss of its lover. Gog, I believe her name is.
Correct.
I pay attention. You're
I
building a
pay
world,
attention.
Steve.
He's rolling a lot of dice.
Alright, so the crit is 17. And then the other one goes for 7.
Okay, so
So 24 all told.
yeah, it looks like it's in extreme mental agony for a moment as it like wrenches at its head, but it does manage to regain its composure and stay standing. And Yeety,
Alright, hang on. I'm going to use
Damn.
the rest of my movement to get back in this tunnel.
Yeety.
Okay.
I guess I can get all the way there.
I honestly really thought this thing was gonna die before it got back to me, so I wasn't really thinking ahead of my turn. Yeety
the oil-
goes.
You still get one more round of extra fire damage.
Okay, but I'm gonna do this
Unless-
instead.
Yeah,
He goes, all right, listen, let's calm down. And then, like, claps his hands, and it just goes, koosh, and he uses Thunder Wave at level 2
Me
for a 15 Constitution save.
Wait,
We're worried about
does
giving a
that hit-
verbiage Constitution.
I don't think
but-
so.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't for you because we talked about the way this originates the other day, and it's like in
It's
front
off
of
of him.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
it's a cube in front of me,
Okay,
Yeah, so it
okay.
does.
not
So,
around me.
so what is it? It's Constitution.
Constitution 15. A little worried about giving verbiage
It succeeded.
Constitution. It was 16.
Yeah, it got a 17.
We got 17. Okay, so I
Rolled
think it takes
14,
half.
got a
Let me
plus
double
3.
check. Yeah, half. Okay, so 3d8. That's a 10, not an 8. There we go. 9, so it's 5 for rounding up.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, the thunder wave strikes it, and it staggers backwards, but again, it manages to stay up. Although it looks like it's barely hanging on at this point. Father G.
Hello.
Papa G.
I mean, hello. 5, 10,
Papa
15,
Gregory.
20, 25. I see what is going on. What is going on?
Oh, hey,
Oh.
Papa G.
The
Hello.
Veerbeak is standing in front of a conscious Rolzer and
Unconscious Rolzer.
unconscious Rolzer and Yeety, and looking incredibly beat up.
Boy, I really wish that I had any of my healing spells left for that Rolzer right now. I could definitely do something about that. But in the meantime, I guess we are going to have it make a Wisdom 13 saving throw and toll the dead one more time.
It does not pass.
Excellent. Oof.
The 1d12, right?
It takes the 2 points of necrotic damage.
Right. Its wounds
Tell me that
decay,
over.
but it stands.
Oh man.
Um,
Fuck.
yeah, looking frustrated and desperate, and in its desperation, it's gonna swing at Yeety twice.
Yeah. Fucking bet.
18.
That one hits.
The second one does not. It was a 13. That doesn't hit, right?
No.
With mage armor. Yeah. Okay.
It would
So
have.
it gets one good stab in on you for
One good stab.
16.
Yeety's at 1 health, boys.
Oh my god.
You and Rolzer are doing great.
He definitely has the wind knocked out of him, let's say.
And
Oh, the
some of his
meat!
vital organs.
Trovis!
Rolls are death save.
Okay.
You already have 1 success. All you need is 2 more.
11?
Yeah, that's a success.
Oh, Jesus.
Ophira.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot at it again.
I'm glad I got the 2s out early in the game.
I missed.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Use your inspiration. You all have
Alright,
inspiration.
alright,
from the
alright,
Nightmare
okay.
Night.
Alright, I'll use my inspiration.
Steve's like, please, God.
Please. It's almost midnight.
Before Yeety
12.
dies.
A 12 is gonna hit.
Oh, thank God.
Because fuck it, I want to be done with this.
No, it's gonna hit because it's not. It's been two-handing the spear, so its armor classes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how that
Okay,
works. Okay.
cool.
Yeah, because it doesn't have his shield out.
4 or 6. 5, 11.
Okay. Ophira lands a clean shot. Where? How do you get this done?
Square in the noggin.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot it straight through. Right next to, well, not next to Yeety, but over Yeety's head, and square in between the eyes of the Veerberg. That as soon as it is hit, like goes shock stock and just falls backwards onto the ground, dead.
T-poses backwards.
When it drops, I like try to scramble over it to get to
Fauna.
the other side of it.
Okay, that's fine.
To try to get to Yeety.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
worried about Yeety.
you can do that.
Yeety, are you okay?
Oh, it hurts
Wait,
really
hold on.
bad.
I cannot do anything
Cla-
for you right now. I'm sorry,
Clona
Mike.
slowly just kind of creeps out and is like, did it.
But it's good to see
Okay.
you're okay.
So does that mean Rolzer's at 1 health HP?
No,
No.
I'm still like
Rolls
I'm
are
still
still
out.
death saving.
I'm still
Okay.
death saving.
What?
I stabilize
somebody
Rolzer. I stabilize Rolzer.
Do you have a spell that
I have
auto
a cure.
I can
stabilize
take care of this.
a cantrip?
Okay.
Hold on one sec.
Brendan,
Hold on one
yeah,
sec.
no, Brendan does his thing. That makes more sense.
Allow me to take care of this. The grave is not ready for you, brother. And I cast Spare the Dying.
Which stabilizes me in what I
You
get.
touch a
one.
living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. But you're stable. You're still unconscious.
Okay.
What is it? 1d4 hours.
Yep.
Yes. But Yeety, you're okay, right? You're not feeling faint. You're not
He's
wondering
like
if maybe
kind
the
of
veil is being
and like
lifted.
coughs up blood
I'm gonna-
and is like, I'm
Ah,
standing.
I'm gonna
I,
use
I,
my last spell slots and cast Cure Wounds on Rolzer.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'll pop.
I
him
feel
up.
so bad, Yeety. I wasted my last healing opportunity on Rolzer, and look at how he bungled it up. He got another stab wound to the chest. You, my friend, I should have saved it for you. Oh, it's okay.
It's
You're
okay,
not- you-
Father. You know, we sometimes when we can't see the future, we just have to make the next right decision, and you know, that's okay. I think in your moment you did good. And, like coughs up more blood.
7.
Rolls
Cure for 7.
Rolzer heals
I'm
to
at-
7 and sits up with a gasp.
For the 3rd time.
Rolzer doesn't even sit up. He just gasps and just like, I have to stay here. We have to stay here. I can't.
Just,
I
like,
can't move.
stiff as a board. I've died twice.
Oh no! Actually,
3 times.
you hear the name Resme. You hear me just chant the word Resme 2 or 3 times, and I fall back asleep.
All right.
Are any of you in there? Do you know what the resume is?
I kind of look around, making sure everybody's okay, and then like very deliberately just kind of like start shuffling through the shiny bag very carefully.
The what?
You said she was carrying like a
Yeah,
a basket of shiny stuff.
that got dropped out here. If you want to go find it, it's out here because she was two-handing the spear, so she like threw it to the ground.
Okay, then I wouldn't have seen that then.
Oh, it's a good
Yeah, but you
thing
can-
that
That's true.
Klana has left. Ophira, Yiti, I only have 3 rations
Klana didn't
left.
leave.
and-
Klana didn't leave.
I wouldn't have seen the.
He wouldn't have known that the
Yeah.
basket. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I
Father
I'd like
Gregorian
to-
Rolzer would have.
I'd like to take a bit of a snacky time, but they only have the 3 meals left, and there are 4 of us who could use them. So,
That's okay.
good.
I've got
Yeah.
rations. And
oh,
he like
okay.
because he has he has rations. And he kind of like leans up against the wall, kind of cool like he was before, and then just like his legs just break out from under him, and he like slumps down and like throws the rations on the floor, eats one, and falls asleep.
Everybody's just straight passing out here.
I have 1 health.
Right.
I'll set up a camp. I'll find wood for a
I-
fire.
I was about to say I'm gonna pull some of the remaining fire out from the goat room and bring it out to us
You can
here.
very easily, given the supplies stocked in this cave, get like a fire and stuff going. It's not.
Okay.
Are we, Steve? Are we
Ophira.
tracking rations at this point? We said we were going to kind of start doing that,
Not-
right?
Not yet. That's gonna be
Not yet.
soon.
Well, I have.
Starting. I appreciate that, but starting next session will be
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, more.
Started out with 18 of those issues, down to 3.
We'll stock up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried. It's rations, man. I'm only worried about it because it's the Dale, and that means I'm not actually worried about it because I don't care.
So are you guys just setting up a makeshift camp
Yes.
That-
Yeah.
in that little?
I think yeah.
I okay, so I understand I'm exhausted and our compatriots are passed out right here, and there's a source of water right here. What if we put them in the warmth of the goat area so that they could be a little bit more secluded from the elements and have the body warmth and not freeze to death? Ophira, Klana, how do you feel about that? Is that a good thing for you?
Look, they're very good goats.
Okay, you speak for
Very
the
good
goat.
goats.
Excellent. I think if they woke up are surrounded with the cuddly warmth of another living body, they might be able to brace this night of almost losing their
Smothered
mortality.
in goat shit.
If you're gonna carry,
I mean, we also have like bed rolls and shit.
if you're gonna
that we
carry
can-
Edie over to the goat pen and throw him in there, he's not gonna wake up for that.
I'm
Just
Adorable.
saying.
I cradle Yeti. Actually, you're a lot bigger than me.
A lot bigger than
Still
you.
try to I pick you up and try to cradle you in my arms and walk all weird.
No.
Shh, it's okay. You sleeping babe. I got you.
He like mumbles, just like, "Oh, it hurts. It hurts." But like,
Don't
still
worry,
asleep.
pain is fleeting. You brave warrior. You will rest like a hero tonight.
Oh,
with
Mama
the
Yeti, huh?
Yeti just
You guys-
starts speaking Yeti.
Do you guys want to cut before the long rest? Do you want to do the long rest and then finish looking around at the shit here? What do you want to do?
I wouldn't mind taking a long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
I
the
would
long rest
say
is coming,
let's take a long rest and like cut, and then we can explore after because I'm hammered, and
Hey,
I may be
Should we
good
go
on
do
like
some
playing
beer
D&D right now.
Okay.
This wine I went through faster than I meant to. So
All right.
Yeah,
So then we will cut with you guys setting up a camp in the now deceased Veerbeek's lair. And we'll pick up from there on the
They
next.
are very big.
Also, before the next one, everybody level up. So
oh fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah.
Give me that.
Oh, those are my favorite
Give me
D&D
that
words.
Sweet 20 deck.
There's nothing better than when you hear and go ahead and level up.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't even know
Go
what level
ahead.
4
One-
looks like
one
for a
quick question.
sorcerer.
yeah.
Can I do that thing?
What thing? I don't know what you're.
The thing that I've been working on for all the time.
I don't
Is that
know what
okay here?
specific thing you're referring to, man. But you can do what you want to do. Yeah.
Groovy.
Oh! When you level up, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of
Can I do
course.
the thing?
Yeah. No, of course.
I just
yeah.
want to make sure. You know.
Yeah,
just-
no,
just
yes.
Check it. Just checking it.
Totally cool. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, that's it. That's D&D for tonight.
Cool.
Cool.
Anybody want to hunt some
Yay.
monster? Because I got fucking
Got to do something.
Damn.
gotta do
with your head
something.
in
Not
space.
going to bed this drunk.
Nope.
I
Well,
might.
I'm gonna grab the dinner that has finally arrived with
Ooh.
Schleber. But if I don't know if she wants to end up doing like Fall Guys or something, I'll be back on.
Al, I will
Nice.
definitely hunt with you.
So
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll
It's gonna give me like
catch you in a
10
bit.
minutes to take a shower. I'll hunt.
Cool.
Should we move to red team?
Yeah, let's do it up.
Red team.